Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
Well, greetings, and we welcome you to the Galaxy on the campus of Mills High School here on Dixon Road for Mills Comets football here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Trip Keeter alongside my broadcast partner Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer tonight is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples, and on our field camera will be Cameron Couples. And it is a gorgeous evening for some Friday night football here on Dixon Road. And as you say, D-Rob, once you get off exit 3, it's not personal.
It's business, baby.
It's business, and this is probably the biggest business trip of the season so far for the Comets as we host the Whitehall Bulldogs, a very talented team. Not a team that you need to sleep on, D-Rob, because they got a lot of talent.
Oh, yes, sir. As they say, business is booming right here off exit 3. Whitehall Bulldogs coming to this game with only one loss this year, and that one loss come to the Warren Lumberjacks. As history knows, Warren Lumberjacks always have like a great team, and the Whitehall Bulldogs played them to the buzzer, only losing by a score of 6 points. So I'm looking to a high anticipated smash mouth football on tonight.
And the Comets all season have been completely dominant. 4-0 on the season, 2-0 in conference play. So this is definitely the biggest and most challenging game so far. Of course, we've got other games coming up in the season that are going to be a challenge as well. But right now, all eyes are on this game right here. And all eyes are also on the Comets quarterback, number 5, Achilles Ringo. As this post right here on Instagram, D-Rob, caught my attention because he leads the state in passing with 1,406 passing yards on the year so far in 4 games.
Yeah.
He's 77 for 112 with 13 touchdowns.
But guess what? No interceptions. He take care of the ball.
And I'm surprised I didn't mention that on the stat too. And also on defense, we've got a lot of talent and size in there as well. Obviously, we got guys like Charlie Collins, the Razorback commit. But we got to look out for some other guys who've been making a name for themselves on defense as well. As we got guys like Caleb Sane and Dylan Parks also there inside. And also guys like Jalen Ento on coverage and at safety. On a defensive back, rather, for the defense.
Oh, yes, sir. Although I like that the back end of the Mills Comets, but like the D-line, I've been yelling about the trenches all year between Mr. Charlie Collins, Mr. Caleb Sane. Can't forget that man in the middle, Mr. Zion Smith, as we call him, Zeke Smith. They've been bringing pressure all year to opposing quarterbacks, and I look forward tonight for it to be no other different.
It's going to be a fantastic game. Now, before the broadcast, before the game, D-Rob, I asked Coach Cortez Lee what their game plan is tonight. He said all 11 mans on defense need to be flying at the ball, and the biggest thing right here is to stop Whitehall's run game. They got a very powerful running game. They're very hard to stop, so that is the defensive playbook, or rather the plan on defense for the Comets tonight.
Yeah, when it comes to stopping the run, you definitely got to have all 11 hat to the ball because you never know when a crease.
Tonight is going to be a physical game.
Yes.
I was down there on the field during pregame warm-ups, and down there in the end zone, Coach Marcus Bolden was getting the offensive and defensive line hype because he's been hearing the talk from the Whitehall side. There's been a lot of John going on this week about this game. And so I saw a lot of energy, a lot of hype, especially for the guys in the trenches. They are ready to go. It is going to be a very physical game tonight.
When I say the jawing has started, like as we was like walking the field doing pregame, like right now, I can say it's more Whitehall Bulldog fans here than Mills Comets fans. And the Whitehall Bulldog fans, they was letting the Mills Comets here earlier, like they here, they rowdy. It was, I think, I don't know if it was a mom or an auntie or something. she was already yelling. So she's pumped. I'm pumped. Everybody's pumped. So I'm excited for a exciting game tonight.
And like you said, down there during warm-ups as we were walking across the field, something interesting happened, D-Rob, because the Whitehall team, they were being loud, they were being rowdy. The Comets heard that and said, hey, we're going to be 2 times louder. So they are hyped. They are ready to go. And there are still some Mills Comets fans slowly filing into the stadiums. There's a big line out there at the gate. So it's going to be a very packed stadium here tonight here at Comet Stadium on the Galaxy. We've got about 6 minutes to go here on the scoreboard. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the national colors and the playing of the national anthem. We present to you tonight the Mills University Study High School Junior ROTC Color Guard team. Tonight's commander carrying the national colors is Cadet Captain Micaiah Molden. The Arkansas flag is carried by Cadet Private First Class Janiah Johnson. The U.S. Army Army flag, Cadet Major Jada Good. The Comet Battalion, Cadet Private Aaliyah Long. Rifleman, Cadet Second Lieutenant Brandon Holt. Rifleman, Cadet Private First Class Jaden McBride. Please stand for national anthem and remain standing until the color guard team has exited the field. Thank you. Please remain standing.
We welcome you back to the Galaxy as you see the Mills High School JROTC color guard making their way off the field. And you just heard the national anthem performed tonight by the Mills High School Comets band. And we are almost ready for what should be a fantastic game of football, D-Rob. And we wish you a pleasant evening, everybody. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer tonight is Terry Jordan. On our high camera is Jake Couples, and our field camera is Cameron Couples. And both teams are making their way to the field, D-Rob, and the energy is in the air. You can feel it in the atmosphere. This is going to be a great game tonight.
Oh, yes, sir. This is going to be a great ball game tonight between the Mills Comets and the Whitehall Bulldogs, as we going to call it the 5:30 showdown. These schools just separated by a couple miles. I say about 30 miles roughly. This is the 5:30 showdown. There's no other place to be than Exit 3.
And once you get off Exit 3, it's nothing personal. It's just business.
Yes. Coach Boda kind of changed it during pregame. He said it gets ugly at Exit 3. It gets ugly.
Man, all the coaches down there during pregame, they were probably just as hype as the players were down there. The energy was electric on the field during pregame warm-ups, Z-Rob. It was crazy. And now, as you see, making their way onto the field, about to head to the midfield shield for the coin toss, is your Mills Comets captain. So let's point them out real quick. We got Dylan Parks. We've got Javion Love, Caleb Sane, and number 56, Nicholas Carter. A great group of guys down there for your Mills Comets. The team captains here tonight making their way to the shield for the opening coin toss. And also down there for Whitehall is quarterback number 3, Noah Smith, as well as Kean Weston. Number 66 down there as well is Carson Taylor. And also down there for Whitehall is number 21, Marshawn Jordan. So Whitehall's got some clean uniforms down there, D-Rob, with the white road uniforms and the black numbers. And also an addition for this season that I thought was really cool is on the left side of their helmet, they've got a decal that says hashtag be a dog. And on the bottom of it is Ryan Mallett's initials to honor him after his tragic passing this past summer. And it's great to see that they're still honoring their former head coach. His legacy lives on at Whitehall, D-Rob.
Oh, yes, sir, because last year it was Ron Mallett's first year coaching at Whitehall Bulldogs, and like they was very ecstatic when he was the name of the head coach, and he was building something special down there in Whitehall, Arkansas, building a special program. When you come in as a new head coach, you have to like basically like have everybody bought in, and like everybody was bought in the Ron Mallett system, and like you said, a tragic loss during the summer. My condolences go out to the Whitehall family and Ron Mallett family. Like you said, his legacy live on.
Absolutely. And now we see on midfield, Whitehall has won the coin toss and elect to receive the opening kickoff of the game. So your Comets will return to the kickoff to start the second half. And now both teams make their way to their banners, about to bust through to their sidelines. It's about to be a ball game, D-Rob.
We are here for a showdown, a clash of 5:30, the 5:30 showdown.
And here come your Mills Comets onto the field. They are hyped and they are ready. And the Comets, the Mills students right below us, D-Rob. It is a whiteout game tonight. And they are, I mean, just look at them down there. They are going crazy. It is a party here on Dixon Road tonight.
Like, oh my God, the party is major. Like, the press box is shaking, the stands is shaking. Like, we here. It is football time here at Exit 3.
As we've been saying all year, nothing personal. It's just business.
It's just business, baby.
So we're going to see how the Comets can match up against the Whitehall Bulldogs. Starting with the opening kickoff here coming up. And glad to have you with us here on the Mill Sports Network. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. And our high camera tonight is Jake Couples. And our field camera is Cameron Couples. And it's great to see Cameron down there. I bet you he's got some great angles on the camera down there.
Oh, yes, sir. And it's like, what's our second time you putting the field camera tonight? So it's going to be some high-action action videos tonight. Maybe some nice replays tonight also.
Oh, yes. So the Comets will kick it away to start the game. And back deep for the Bulldogs is Jamarian Black.
And kicking off, you have Mr. Brian Aguilar.
And he's had some great kickoffs here so far this season. And already the atmosphere is electric here at the Galaxy. And there's the opening kickoff, and we're underway here on Dixon Road. And already a flag is down. So the Comets were a little too antsy to start the ball game. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty, and they'll retry the kick. It's like we said, D-Rob, the energy is here. It is electric. So the Comets are ready. They're ready to play. They're ready to fight.
Yeah.
The 4 quarters.
Antsy before the kickoff. You got the jitters. I'm shaking.
The kick is away. And the ball game is starting, and Black will let it roll to the sideline. So it'll be an illegal procedure against the Comets. 1st and 10 for Whitehall.
Another flag.
Uh-oh. Some other flags were thrown on the opposite side of the field.
I think it's going to be on the Mills Comets.
So we'll have an illegal procedure, and we'll see what this other penalty will be. There may have been some jawing already going on down there, D-Rob.
Oh, yeah. It's not a football game without no jaw.
So this will give the Bulldogs some good field position to start the game. After these 2 penalties, and now the Both coaches will be informed about what the penalty is, and here comes the white hat to give us the signal. So, illegal procedure against the Comets. And also unsportsmanlike penalty against the Comets. And an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs as well. So that'll offset both penalties. And it looks like they will spot the ball at the Whitehall 40-yard line on the right hash, and that's where the Bulldogs will start their opening drive of the game. 1st and 10. Open field is to the left. Noah Smith at quarterback for the Bulldogs. Takes the snap, he's going to hand it off up the middle, and he is met by the D-line of the Comets immediately as they are playing physical already. As that was number 22, Jaden Smith on the carry. And as Coach Lee told me before the game, D-Rob, the main defensive game plan is to stop the run game.
Yes, sir. Whitehall with that high-power offensive running game. I look for the Mills Comets defense to establish their presence right here.
They want all 11 Comets on defense to be flying to the ball. So they'll hand it off to the left side again. He's not even going to gain a yard, maybe about 1 yard on the play, but there's a flag down. I'm interested to see what this flag will be, as it was thrown right as the play was dead. And Whitehall is moving backwards, so it looks like it might be possibly a holding call against them, but we'll see what the white hat has to say. It is holding against the Bulldogs. So they'll repeat 2nd down. So in the backfield for the Bulldogs is Noah Smith and Jaden Smith. Trips right. Noah Smith takes the snap, looks to his right, he's going to throw it incomplete. That was Weston, the intended receiver. Good coverage there by the Comets, 3rd down. That was Ian Streeter there on the stop. So now 3rd down and long for Whitehall. Trips left. Noah Smith alone in the backfield. Takes the snap, drops back, and a throw on a screen pass to the right side. And he is taken down. That was Smith to Smith again, to Jaden Smith.
And that was a great open field tackle right there. Because if he make that tackle right there, I see a lot of green in front of him.
Some good coverage there on the screen pass by the Comets, and now the Bulldogs will have to kick it away.
I know we talked about homecomings last week. We also have some more homecomings tonight. Coach Scoot, the offensive coordinator, he actually used to coach at Whitehall as the offensive coordinator.
Chauncey Haynes back deep to return the punt for the Comets. It's a good punt away from the Bulldogs. And it'll take a roll to the 3-2, almost to the goal line. They'll pick it up at about the 1 yard line, and that's where the Comets offense will take over at the 2. It's a good punt there by Wyatt Golden, the sophomore.
That was a skyrocket.
Oh, yeah. He's both a punter and a quarterback for the Bulldogs. So now the Comets will take over on offense on their own 2 yard line, led by leading quarterback in the state, Achilles Ringo. 1st and 10, open field is to the right, trips right. Ringo takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself up the middle. It doesn't even look like he's going to gain a yard, maybe about 2 on the plays. He makes an extra push there. It'll bring up 2nd down.
In this case scenario, the best thing to do, you try to do is just take care of the ball right here, so make sure we don't get no safety or anything.
2nd down and 8 for the Comets. Rodney Jackson in the backfield with Achilles Ringo. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his right. He's going to fire a rocket down the right side, and he's got a man. Who else? Akel Madison. Out of bounds at about the 49-yard line, and a big first down for the Comets, but there's a flag after the play.
Maybe a sideline warning on those Comets.
There will be a sideline warning against the Comets. But a big first down there. Achilles Ringo to Akel Madison. As Madison had a chance to take it to the house as he was wide open.
Yes, I think Mr. Achilles Ringo like what he's seeing right there. He had man-to-man coverage over there. Hey, what you got to do when you got the best receiver in the state right there? You got to take that.
So fresh set of downs here from their own 47-yard line for the Comets. Open field is to the left with Ringo and Rojak in shotgun. Madison, the man in motion. Ringo takes the snap. He's going to throw it down the right side. He's, in and out of the hands of KJ Ferguson.
That was a tough one right there. He jumped. I don't think he should have jumped right there.
As that ball just bounced right out of KJ's hands. Bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Comets.
Coach Scoot is being very aggressive very early, taking a couple shots downfield.
Xavier Williams subbing into the game for the Comets on 2nd down and 10. They'll give it to Rojak. He's going to run to his right side. Gets a gain of about 5 yards on the play, maybe a little bit more. And Whitehall is pointing at the end zone saying they may have the ball, but it looks like it'll still be Comets football, 3rd down. KJ Ferguson will come back into the game for Zay Williams. 3rd down and 4. Open field is to the left.
Third down and 4 for the Comets.
Ringo is going to immediately throw it to Javion Love. Love gets the first down and then some. They're going to pull him out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, maybe the 36. And that'll be a first down for the Comets. A great job there by J. Love on the reception.
Oh, yes, sir. That was great. That was a great pass and catch right there. Letting your receivers do the rest of it. Some yak.
So now the Comets are in Bulldog territory at the 35-yard line. Open field is to the right. Trips right. With Dylan Parks, the lone receiver, on the near side. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his left. He's going to throw it to Rojak, but he wasn't ready for it. And a late hit there on Rojak as Braden Smith came flying in and absolutely smacked Rodney after he missed the ball.
I'm very interested to see what they're going to call. I wonder if they're going to call personal foul. I wonder if they're going to call targeting.
And that's exactly what the officials are discussing right now. As you could hear that hit from up here.
I'd like to see that replay.
I wish we had a replay screen here in our press box. So it will be personal foul against Whitehall.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
I think Mills fans are booing because they felt like there was a targeting right there.
So a 15-yard penalty. And now the Comets on the Whitehall 20-yard line. With Ringo and Rojak in shotgun. Ringo takes the snap, looks. He's going to throw it down to his right side to Javion Love, and Love gets about 4 yards on the play, 2nd down.
We got another penalty.
Man, these Mills students, they are rocking here tonight.
Yes, the Mills students, they was here early.
Oh, yes.
they was here at 5:30 sharp in the stands playing music.
So it's a holding penalty against the Comets and will be a 10-yard penalty. So it'll be first down and 20. From the 30-yard line on the left hash. Ringo takes the snap, looking to his left side to Dylan Parks, and Parks with a great catch.
That's what you call a back shoulder throw right there.
What an amazing catch there by Dylan Parks. They'll put the Comets at about the 17-yard line.
I thought I was going to see a little toe drag swag right there. But in high school, you only need 1 foot.
So now 2nd down and 7 for the Comets in the red zone. Ringo drops back, looks down the middle to Madison, and Madison, ball just flies over his head, 3rd down.
Fingertips.
So 3rd down and 7 for the Comets in the red zone. Chauncey Haynes coming into the game for Rodney Jackson. He'll join Achilles Ringo in shotgun in the backfield on 3rd down. Five seconds on the play clock. Comets got to snap it quick. Ringo takes the snap, looks. Doesn't have a receiver open, so he's going to run it himself. Ringo to the 10-yard line, but there's a flag on the play.
Oh, here we go.
As we have a Comet without a hat. That's Nicholas Carter, who lost his helmet on the play. So I'm interested to see what this penalty will be, as Nick Carter has to exit the game for 1 play.
I think that's like our 8th penalty of the first quarter. we only halfway through it.
Now the white hat talking to Coach Cortez Lee from the hash mark. It'll be a penalty against the Comets. So an ineligible receiver downfield. And the Comets will have to repeat 3rd down after what was a great run there by Achilles Ringo.
That was a great decision by Mr. Achilles Ringo, not forcing a throw and using his legs to extend.
So now our down marker down on the far sideline showing it's 4th down. 5 wide receivers lined up for the Comets. And now he'll correct it to 3rd down. So 3rd down and long for Mills. Achilles Ringo alone in the backfield, takes the snap, rolls out to his right. He might have to run it himself. He's going to throw it to the end zone. Did he catch it? No, he did not. Incomplete. Oh, my goodness. As the Mills Comets fans thought Akel Madison brought it down, but it's incomplete.
That was a great effort right there by both Mr. Ringo and Mr. Madison. Mr. Ringo and New Madison was down there somewhere. He gave his receiver a chance.
So now 4th down and long. And a timeout by the Comets.
I think if he would have caught that, we would have had a little da-da-da.
Oh, absolutely. That would have been tremendous. So now the Comets want to burn their first timeout of the half, as Coach Cortez Lee is going to chat with the white hat down on the sideline.
And while we got a break right here, I would like to give a shout out to all the people that's tuning in from home or tuning in to the game that's on their way to the game. Remember, we got our goal to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the season. And last time I checked, we had 962.
And our goal is 1,000 by
Yes,
the end of the season.
And I actually just say we have gained 100 subscribers since the season has started.
Wow.
Yes, sir. A little over 120. We started the season like 840 something.
750 maybe?
Oh, it was
Some
750?
around there,
Oh,
yeah.
So thank you to all the folks that's subscribing.
And I'm still surprised to see down there by the gate, D-Rod, there's still a big line of fans still trying to make their way into the stadium.
Like we say, this is must-see TV. This is the 5:30 showdown. I think everybody got their briefcase that's coming in the game because they know it's business.
Oh, my goodness.
I brought my briefcase. I got my suit and tie on.
I would not want anybody else to be my broadcast partner, D-Rob.
I mean, I appreciate it.
So it looks like the Comets are going to go for it here on 4th and long. Ringo takes the snap. He's going to look downfield. A flag is thrown. It might be a holding against the Comets. Ringo's going to scramble to the 20. That's where the Bulldogs will bring him down. Looks like there might be a holding penalty against the Comets. So Whitehall might decline this penalty if it is against the Comets.
I think it's time for me to start counting flags again.
So it is a holding penalty against the Comets. The penalty will be declined, so it'll be a turnover on downs, and the Whitehall Bulldogs will take over from their own 20-yard line, and the Comets defense already on the field, led by number 10, Charleston Collins. The defense, with some great effort there on the first drive of the game. Let's see if the Comets can keep it up. A flag on the play. Whitehall had a false start there.
As DJ Callis said, another one.
Another one. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if y'all could hear that on the broadcast, but Reggie Swinton brought some sound effects with him. That's amazing. So 1st and 15 for Whitehall. And we've got a couple of helmets lost on the play as there was a run up the middle by Jaden Smith.
And we also got another flag.
Another penalty. How many penalties are we at so far?
We're at 11.
And it's the first quarter. So it might be another penalty against the Bulldogs. We'll see what the White Hat has to say after the officials discuss it for a second.
If we all remember, what was it, Rivercrest for, was that week 1?
Week 1.
It was 48 penalty flags total that game. We already up to 11.
Oh, boy.
And we still have 7 minutes of play to go.
Oh, my goodness. So he'll be holding against Whitehall, and there's the sound effects again. You know, the Razorbacks do that in their football games. So I think Reggie took some notes.
Yeah.
And that's our guy Reggie Swinton, the PA announcer for the Mills Comets, former Dallas Cowboy, and occasionally personality on 103.7 The Buzz. So first down and a ways for Whitehall at about the 8-yard line. So the Comets defense not having to do too much so far on this drive as 2 penalties have set back the Whitehall offense.
It's like first and forever.
First down and a ways for Whitehall. Noah Smith tosses it to Jaden Smith, and Smith up the middle, breaks away. Oh, my goodness. So they'll bring him down. That's Chauncey Haynes on the tackle, and another flag on the play.
Count them up, count them up, count them up. And Chauncey Haynes is a former Whitehall Bulldog also.
Maybe a horse collar tackle against Haynes, as the flag was thrown in the middle of the tackle. The Whitehall offense already out of the out of the huddle before they
waving it,
and they're gonna wave off the penalty. So second down and about 4 for the Bulldogs after a big gain there by Jaden Smith. Noah hands it off to Jaden. Jaden up the middle, breaks away, and he's taken down by Caleb Sane. And he's just short of the first down mark. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. So the Bulldogs running the ball well here so far in the first quarter. Now the Comets fans being loud and rowdy as always. Going to run it up the middle. He's going to get the first down. That's Kylon Davis with a big carry there for Whitehall. It'll bring up a new set of downs.
Yeah, we said in pregame that Whitehall is a run-heavy team, and they are showing just that in this first quarter right here. It's like no secret. They not disguising it. It's run.
First down and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line. Noah Smith is going to keep it himself up the middle. And he's stopped just short of the first down mark as he's brought down there by Caleb Sane. And they'll mark it at 2nd down and 2. Noah Smith, the 6'3" senior quarterback for Whitehall. So now 2nd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Noah Smith takes the snap. The snap drops back. He's going to roll it out to his right. Here comes the Comets. The pocket collapsed fast. Had to throw it quickly to Jaden Smith. And he was smacked immediately by Chauncey Haynes.
That was just great awareness by the quarterback. He made sure he didn't pass that line of scrimmage.
So now 1st and 10 from the Mills 49-yard line. It's the first time this game that the Bulldogs are in Mills territory. Showing a lot of high-tempo offense so far. Going to hand it off to the right side. He's going to try to cut up the middle. Stop just shy of the first down. So it's Ivan Moore on the carry, and a flag is thrown. So we'll see what this flag is. Ball is spotted at the 41. Curious to see what this penalty is. Personal foul against the Bulldogs. That's one way to say it, Reggie. The student section is rowdy tonight. I love it. So now 1st down and 15 for Whitehall. Noah Smith takes the snap, but it looks like it might be a false start on the Bulldogs.
Offsides on Caleb Sane, yeah.
Move the ball forward 5 yards. It still remains 2nd down for Bulldogs.
Well, them penalties is racking up.
So move the ball up 5 yards. It'll still be 2nd down. Noah Smith, the quarterback, trying to make the Comets jump on second down. Back up into the shotgun. And a flag on the play. It'll be a delay of game.
Yeah, dead ball, delay of game against the Bulldogs.
A lot of penalties here in the first quarter.
Yes, sir. We up to 15.
Oh, my goodness. So second down and long for the Bulldogs. Noah Smith is going to hand it off to Jamarian Black, and Black's got some open room down the left side. He's tackled at about the 41-yard line, about 2 yards shy of the first down.
Listen, it's really not no secret. They running the ball every play.
Why not? Because they are fast down there. So third down and 1 from the 40-yard line. Noah Smith hands it off to Jaden Smith. Gets the first down. Or did he? Looks like he got a 2-yard gain on the play, so it will be first down.
Yeah, he jump cut into that first down.
About 3:10 on the game clock here in the first quarter. So a new fresh set of downs here for Whitehall. We'll hand it off to Jaden Smith again up the middle. And he's showing that he's hard to bring down. So when he starts moving, he does not stop churning his legs, and he's like a bowling ball down there, D-Rob.
Oh, yes, sir.
Gain of about 5 yards on the play. I'll bring up second down for Whitehall. Open field is to the right. Hand it off to Jaden Smith again on the toss. And Charlie Collins comes flying in. That was actually Miles Castor on the tackle. As he came there quickly, D-Rob, and a good stop there by the Comets defense.
Oh, yes, sir. Swarming to the ball.
So we'll bring up third down for Whitehall at the 35-yard line. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Noah Smith trying to scramble, but here comes Caleb Sane, and Sane's going to bring him down, but he still completes the pass. A couple of flags were thrown there before the pass. He's going to try to run it down to the 10-yard line, as that was Chris Joe on the reception, but we'll see what the penalties are, as flags came flying in before Noah Smith threw the ball.
They probably will get some holding, some eligible man downfield.
Maybe more than one penalty. The signal hasn't even been shown yet by the white hat, yet Reggie Swedden played the sound effect.
Eligible man downfield.
So third down and long situation here for Whitehall at the 50-yard line.
This is where the Mills Comets D-line have to flex their muscles right here. They have to get back there to Mr. Smith.
So third down at about 22 for the Bulldogs. And Comets want to use their second timeout of the half, with 1:35 left to play here in the first quarter.
I think this matchup has been everything that we have talked about. Smash mouth football from both sides. Coaches have to make adjustments on the fly here. And like we still in the first quarter.
It is a defensive battle for sure here in the first quarter. here on Dixon Road, and we're glad to have you with us here on the Mills Sports Network. I'm Trip Keeter alongside my broadcast partner, Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples, and in our field camera tonight is Cameron Couples. So the cam down there on the sideline.
the cam.
And right now, the Maumelle Hornets are tied with the Pine Bluff Zebras 7-7 with about a minute left in the first quarter.
Another high anticipated game that everybody's kind of like looking for is the Little Rock Christian versus Pulaski Academy tonight. And right now, Little Rock Christian is up on them boys 28-6.
Watch closely that the Maumelle game against the Pine Bluff Zebras on the Maumelle Sports Network, as both of those teams are the Comets' next two opponents. We're glad to have you with us here on the Mills Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe to the Mills Sports Network. And our end goal of the season is to reach 1,000 subscribers. So Noah Smith takes the snap on 3rd and long. Another flag is thrown. A second flag is thrown as the pass is complete to Braden Bell. 3 flags were thrown on the play as both teams are playing really aggressive, and it's only the first quarter. And Noah Smith down there is not happy with his O-line. It looks like it might be another holding call, as it was already 3rd and aways for the Bulldogs.
The way this first quarter going, for you people that at home thought y'all wasn't gonna make it in time enough for the game, come on, get here. It's their first quarter. Just come on, pull up.
If you're watching on the Mills Sports Network here on YouTube, get your popcorn because it's looking like it's going to be a good one. So it'll be 2 holding penalties against the Comets and a holding penalty against Whitehall. Those penalties offset, and they'll replay 3rd down from the 50-yard line. Dylan Parks coming into the game for the Comets.
I just feel like every first quarter we have had this year has been extra long.
That's a good point. I haven't really thought that. Yeah. These Mills Comets football games last a really long time. Noah Smith in the backfield. Pocket is collapsing fast. Caleb Sane charging at him. Almost intercepted, but still brought down. It's going to be a foot race to the end zone, and he'll be taken down by KJ Ferguson, as that was a great catch there by Chris Joe, the tight end. And a big first down play for the Bulldogs. He's down about the 7-yard line. First down and goal after a 3rd and long conversion for the Bulldogs.
Listen, I like to give credit where credit's due. That was a great play by Mr. Noah Smith, keeping that play alive, and it was an even better play by Mr. Chris Joe doing his job again there. Yeah, that was an incredible catch, a great run after catch. Like, that was amazing.
So 1st and goal at about the 8-yard line, and a flag on the play, as it might be false start against the Bulldogs, and it will be. Because Whitehall thought it would be an offside against the Comets.
We already know what they're finna do right here. Run the ball.
So 1st and goal from about the 13-yard line. Kylon Davis in the backfield. Noah Smith with a quarterback keeper down the left side. He's going to gain a few yards on the play. We got a couple of Whitehall players who took out the down marker. And don't forget, as you're watching tonight's ball game, to subscribe to the Mills Sports Network, as our goal for the end of the season is 1,000 subscribers. Make sure to subscribe to all of our Natural State Sports networks for Maumelle, Sylvan Hills, Joe T. Robinson, and, of course, the Mills Sports Network. So that'll do it for your first quarter of play, as the score is still scoreless. A defensive battle here on the Galaxy. We'll be right back with more here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
We welcome you back to the Galaxy as both teams have yet to score going into the second quarter, and we glad to have you with us here on the Mill Sports Network. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producing engineer is Terry Jordan, and our high camera, Jake Couples, and our sideline camera is Cameron Couples, as Jaden Smith ran up the middle on second down, and the Comets brought him down at about the 2-yard line. It'll bring up third down and goal. Whitehall trying to punch it in there with a QB sneak from Noah Smith. And he gets in there. Touchdown, Whitehall. So the Bulldogs strike first here to begin the second quarter. And now they lead the game 6-0. So now Zane Davis will attempt the extra point. The kick is away, and it is good. So with 11:33 to go here in the second quarter, the Whitehall Bulldogs lead your Mills Comets 7-0. And we'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back with more here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. We welcome you back to the Galaxy as your Comets trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 7-0 here with 11:33 remaining in the second quarter. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera is Jake Couples. And on our cam on the sideline is Cameron Couples. So now Whitehall kicks it away from Zane Davis. And it'll bounce before being picked up by Akel Madison, and the flag is thrown. Might be a holding on the Comets, as Madison is brought down at about the 24-yard line. It's like I said, it may be a holding penalty on the kickoff return for the Comets. And these Comets fans have been loud and rowdy for the first quarter. And they might get even louder as the game progresses.
Oh, yes, sir.
So it will be holding against the Comets. And that'll set them back to the 10-yard line. So that's where the Comets will start their next drive, led by quarterback Achilles Ringo. From their own 10-yard line. Ringo fakes the handoff, throws to Akel Madison, and Madison looks like he's going to lose a yard on the reception. It'll bring up second down. Never mind, they spot the ball for a 1-yard gain. So 2nd down and 9. Trips right. Open field is to the left. 15 on the play clock. Ringo takes the snap. He's going to have to roll it out to his left, and he is sacked in the backfield. Flag on the play. So Achilles Ringo is sacked in the backfield at about the goal line. A Bulldog lost his helmet, but we've got a flag down. The officials are going to discuss it with the Whitehall coaching staff. So be holding against the Comets, and the penalty was declined. The ball will be spotted at about the 2-yard line. So 2nd down and long for the Comets. Second down and 20 from the Comets' own 2-yard line. Achilles Ringo and Rodney Jackson in the backfield. Ringo's going to throw it immediately to his left side to Kel Madison, and Madison trying to go upfield, but he's going to dive at about the 14-yard line. Make it the 13-yard line, so bring up 3rd down.
This dude session.
They keep the energy alive.
Yeah, they right in front of us.
So now an official's timeout. As the officials will conjugate at the line of scrimmage. And that just gives the Mills students an extra excuse to be loud and rowdy. And you love to see it. Officials still in conversation at the moment. And as we resume play, it'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Comets. And there is still some discussion going on in the field. The Whitehall coach still needing an explanation from the White Hat.
This is what the 5:30 showdown is all about. they just know it's business out here.
So 10:09 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. This is Whitehall's head coach Jason Mitchell wanting an explanation from the officiating crew.
Oh, it's 4th down.
So after a lengthy discussion, it'll be 4th down for Whitehall. Correction for the Comets.
The downs got mixed up.
Were we about to have a 5th down situation? So Achilles Ringo will line up to punt it away. For James Thornton and Kyan Weston. So 4th down and 8. And Achilles Ringo will punt the ball away for the Comets. It'll be a low punt. It'll take a roll. It'll be picked up by Weston at the 45-yard line. Weston gets a good cut, reverses his field. More flags have been thrown, and he'll be brought down by Dylan Parks. And now some punches are being thrown. Oh my goodness, this is getting ugly. Some pushing and shoving going on. And holy cow, has that escalated quickly. As that previous play on the punt return went from 0 to 100. Flags went flying all over the field.
Yeah, it started with the crackback block.
And the Comets coaching staff are not happy.
Yeah, it started with the crackback block.
My goodness. That got ugly really fast.
Real fast. Coach Bowden did say get ugly on exit 3.
Oh, yes, he did. And boy, was he right.
Coaches clapping back and forth at each other. This is a heated rivalry. This is what rivalry is all about right here.
And now the question is, who's going to be the more disciplined team on the field? As cooler heads will prevail.
Yes, sir. I see about 30 flags on the field. I think I need to throw my flag from the booth.
It looks like the officials will have a lengthy discussion on the field about the previous play. And honestly, they can take all the time they need because that was ugly. So the Comets are trying to come back on defense, but the officials are not quite ready. As benches cleared quickly at the end of the play. And both coaching staffs had to quickly get their guys to their sideline.
We might have some ejections.
I mean, we might as well because, my goodness.
Yeah, we're going to have some ejections. Some punches was thrown right there. It's just to figure out who.
I'm interested to see who it will be because it was an ugly altercation for sure. As it was looking like the Tennessee-Florida game last week.
Oh, yeah.
So now here comes the white hat with the explanation. Now, part of me wishes that we had him mic'd up so we can hear who it is going to be ejected. So now Coach Cortez Lee getting an explanation, as well as Jason Mitchell for Whitehall. Both teams definitely need to keep their cool. This discipline is absolutely needed in this situation.
This dude says you're talking to us.
So with 9:48 remaining in the second quarter. And it looks like the white hat will explain the penalties. Sportsmanlike against the Comets, and in sportsmanlike against the Bulldogs, and those penalties will offset.
Okay, so no ejections.
No ejections.
Okay, that's a great.
It's not every single official on the field will have to pick up their flag. Oh. The Comets defense already on the field, with Whitehall still down on their sideline. So quite a delay here after that nasty altercation. And now Whitehall will start their next drive. See where they'll mark the football at about the the 49-yard line of the Comets. And calling this a heated rivalry would be an understatement.
Yeah, 5:30, baby. Welcome to the 5:30 showdown.
It is getting heated real fast. Both teams playing real physical football. And as I said, cooler heads will prevail. So Whitehall will start the drive at the Comets' 49-yard line.
Here we go.
And here comes the Whitehall offense back onto the field. So after quite a long delay after that altercation, it'll be first down and 10 for Whitehall at the Mills 49. Open field is to the right. Noah Smith at quarterback for Whitehall.
Right now, in the second quarter, Conway 42, Little Rock Southwest 0.
The officials are not quite ready for the drive to begin, as the White Hat is explaining to Coach Cortez Lee down on the sideline. So 9:48 remaining in the second quarter. Whitehall leads 7-0. And they start a new drive, first and 10 from the Comets 49. Smith hands off to Smith. Run to the right side. Another flag is thrown as Jaden Smith gets the first down, but this might be coming back for a holding call. It will be holding against Whitehall. So it'll be repeat first down. We're glad to have you with us here from Dixon Road. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples. And on our sideline camera tonight is Cameron Couples.
Welcome back, Scary Terry.
And we're glad to have you with us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to the Mills Sports Network, as we're looking to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this football season.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
So first down and long is Noah Smith will keep it up the middle, but he won't even get to the line of scrimmage as the Comets defensive line making the play. Second down.
Bring up second down and 20 for the Bulldogs.
So second down and 20 for Whitehall. Game clock is at 9:15 and counting here in the second quarter. Noah Smith and Jaden Smith in shotgun for Whitehall. So Noah Smith takes the snap. The pocket collapses fast, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield and sacked. And there was a whole lot of Comets there swarming into the backfield.
The whole D-line get a quarter of a sack.
Led by Caleb Sane, C-Sane 3. So now third down and long for Whitehall.
This is where the Mills Comets defense has to flex the muscles right here. Get a big time stop to get off the field.
Trips right. Noah Smith drops back. Gonna throw it down the middle, and he's got a man, but he still shy of the first down, as that was Ken Weston. Down at the Mills 45-yard line. It'll still be fourth down. Fourth down and 6 for the Bulldogs. And now the Bulldogs will bring out their special teams unit. So Wyatt Golden will line up to punt it away, with Chauncey Haynes back deep to return. And a flag. Before the snap.
He's on the sideline of Mills.
The sideline judge must have heard something he didn't like, so he threw the flag. That flag flew about 15 yards. So a penalty against the Comets.
Is it a first down?
It'll be a 5-yard penalty. He said it's still fourth down.
Oh.
So the offense will come back onto the field for Whitehall on fourth down and 1 at the Comets 40-yard line. So a tough penalty there for the Comets, as Whitehall was lined up to punt it away, but now Whitehall's offense back onto the field. And Smith will hand it off to Jaden Smith, and he'll gain a few yards on the play and gets a first down for Whitehall. So a tough break there for the Comets defense, as Whitehall was about to punt it away, but now they get the first down.
Coach Lee is not happy. He's giving that referee an earful right there on the sideline. He is not happy.
So now a fresh set of downs here for the Whitehall Bulldogs, as Noah Smith will hand it off to Jaden Smith down the right side. And he gets some open room. A flag is thrown, and Jaden Smith will run it into the end zone, but it might come back on another holding call. So it will be holding against Whitehall. Taking away a great play by Jaden Smith on the carry. So it'll be first down and 20 after that 10-yard penalty. So it'll still be first down. But first down and long for Whitehall. Trips right. Open field is to the right. Noah Smith drops back, throws down the middle, and he's got a man. And he shakes a tackler. And the Comets are going to have to wrangle him down at about the 15-yard line. That's where they'll stop him. And some more pushing and shoving after the play.
Another flag.
As that was Chris Joe on the reception again for Whitehall. So a big first down for the Bulldogs.
So I think he called the flag on the play because the defender didn't let him go when he was blowing the whistle. He was still pulling.
So this might give some extra yardage to the Bulldogs. Personal foul against the Comets. So that'll add more yardage on the play for Whitehall. They'll spot the ball at about the 7.5 yard line. So now first and goal for Whitehall as the Bulldogs lead the game 7-0. And the flag will blow the play dead. It'll be waved off as Whitehall called the timeout.
This game is definitely looking like Tennessee and Florida right now.
A heated rivalry game here tonight.
Yeah. Shout out to my guy JL, man, up there in Knoxville, Tennessee, man, doing great things.
It's great to have you with us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Trip Keeter alongside my broadcast partner, Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera is Jake Couples, and our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right here for the Mills Sports Network. And don't forget to check out our other sports networks brought to you by Natural State Sports for Ma Mill, Sylvan Hills, Joe T. Robinson, and, of course, the Mills Sports Network.
Yes, tell a friend. Keep hitting that subscribe. Our Mills Comets fans and family, they've been doing a great job hitting that subscribe and telling your friend to tell a friend to keep subscribing. 1,000, here we come.
So first and goal for Whitehall, as this has been a physical ball game here in the first half, with 6:12 remaining in the second quarter. And Noah Smith will keep it down the right side as he drops the football after crossing the plane. Was it a fumble or is it a touchdown? And they'll call him down just shy of the goal line. So second down and goal.
At the 1 yard line.
At about the 1 inch line. Noah Smith will hand it off to Jaden Smith up the middle, and he gets in there. Touchdown Whitehall. So the Bulldogs extend their lead 13-0 here with 5:33 remaining in the second quarter, but we have a flag after the play. And this might be against Whitehall. So unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs after the play, and another unsportsmanlike against the Bulldogs.
We've been part of this season. We have been a part of most some of the penalized games this season.
A lot of penalties have been called on both teams here so far tonight.
It definitely has been an ugly first half. For the second half, I'm definitely looking at both sides to make adjustments. Coaches talk to their players about the emotions. I expect to see less penalties in the second half.
So it looks like the penalties will be enforced on the kickoff. And now Zane Davis lining up for the PAT. The PAT is up, and it is good. So with 5:33 remaining in the second quarter, your Mills Comets trail 14-0. And we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. We welcome you back to the Galaxy as your Mills Comets trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 14-0 here with 5:33 remaining in the second quarter. Now Whitehall, after those unsportsmanlike conduct penalties after the touchdown, will have to kick it away from their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, it's a lot of adversity going on right now in the first half. But the Mills Comets have to recognize it's a whole nother half ago, like one play at a time, one drive at a time.
So the kick will take a short roll, and now Kel Madison will pick it up. He's going to run to his left side, and he'll be stopped at about the 19-yard line, and the flag comes flying after the play. And Madison,
he took a vicious hit right there.
Yeah, it was slow to get up after the play. As that was a tough hit. So now blocking the back against the Comets. Back the Comets up about 10 yards. So I'll bring up first down. And a new drive for this Comets offense with 5:23 remaining in the second quarter. Ball at about the 9-yard line. 1st and 10. Achilles Ringo and Rodney Jackson in shotgun. Ringo takes the snap, immediately fires to his left side. That was Madison on the reception. And gets a gain of about 4 yards. Bring up 2nd down and 6. Comets still scoreless here in the second quarter. They look to change that on this offensive drive. Ringo takes the snap, drops back, flag is thrown. Ringo's going to have to run it himself up the middle, and he gets the first down and then some. Achilles Ringo on the quarterback keeper down at about the 35-yard line, but we'll see what this penalty is, as it might be a holding on the Comets.
Man.
There has been penalty flags galore in this first half.
Yeah, like both sides play hard, but the game is very OC by these penalties.
So, an illegal procedure against Whitehall. So the first down for the Comets will stand. They'll bring up a new set of downs after the run by Achilles Ringo. So it'll be 1st down and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Now they'll spot the ball at about the 38-yard line. With 4:57 remaining in the second quarter. Comets looking to get on the board. KJ Ferguson, the man in motion. A quick pass to Javion Love, incomplete. As Achilles Ringo threw it a bit too early, 2nd down. Couple of substitutions made by the Whitehall defense. Now the Comets offense will line up 2nd down and 10 with trips right, open field to the right. Love the man in motion. Ringo gets the snap, overthrows his man, KJ Ferguson, the intended receiver. The last two plays, Ringo threw it a bit too quickly. He's got a strong arm, D-Rob. He can throw some darts out there.
Oh, yes, sir.
And you park up by the gym. You cannot find your key.
Now, Nick Carter lost his helmet once again, so he'll come out for a single play. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Comets. Trips right.
I would love to see the Mills coming to get a touchdown score before halftime, because we do get ball back right after halftime. So I would love to see a score so we have some type of momentum going into halftime so we can build off of.
4:42 remaining in the second quarter. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his right, throws to Akel Madison. And Madison, with a shake and bake, gets away. And he'll get the first down and goes out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Great play there by Akel Madison. And it'll give the Comets a fresh set of downs in Whitehall territory at the 48-yard line.
Man, I just watched that replay. Oh, my goodness. That man ankle still on the turf.
So now 1st down and 10 for the Comets with 4:34 remaining in the second quarter. Achilles Ringo and Ronnie Jackson in shotgun. Ringo takes the snap. He's going to run it up the middle himself. Look out. And Ringo, did he get the first down? He might be just shy of the marker.
That's a great job by Mr. Ringo. They are playing man, so like I have no problem with that. It's open all day. It's all night.
So Ringo was just a yard shy of the first down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 1 for the Comets. It's Chauncey Haynes joining Achilles Ringo in shotgun, and now a penalty flag is thrown before the play. And some of the Bulldogs were jumping up and down as if the flag will be on Mills. There's no doubt about it. There's some jawing going on the field.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Both teams playing really aggressive here in the first half. So naturally, there'll be some smack talk. Now, Coach Cortez Lee on the field, chatting about it with the officials. We still have yet to see what the penalty will be, as emotions have been running high here in the second quarter, as this is a rivalry game.
Oh, yes, sir. Big rivalry, the 5:30 showdown.
So an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Comets. So what would have been a 2nd down and 1 will back the Comets up 15 yards.
Drive killers are real, man. Drive killers are real.
So now 2nd down and long for the Comets.
They doubling Madison.
Trips right. With Ringo and Chauncey Haynes in shotgun. Ringo takes the snap. Flag is down. 2 flags are down. Ringo's going to have to scramble and throw it to his left side at Chauncey Haynes. And Haynes is going to be brought down in the Whitehall 49-yard line. But we've got 2 flags down. And it looks like one of them will be on the Comets. With 4 minutes and 1 second remaining in the second quarter. So second half adjustments here will be vital for the Comets.
Oh, yes, sir, it will. Adversity. Football is Ain't no football without no adversity.
So it's a penalty against the Comets, and they'll repeat second down. Second down at about 20. With 4 minutes remaining before halftime. 4 wide receivers lined up for the Comets, with Achilles Ringo and Chauncey Haynes in shotgun. Ringo's definitely going to throw the ball here as Chauncey Haynes in motion. Ringo takes the snap, looks down the middle, overthrows his man. So that ball was intended for KJ Ferguson, and a late flag on the play.
And we have another.
We are up to 26 flags.
This has been an emotional ball game for both teams. It looks like it might be against Whitehall, but we'll see what the White Hand has to say on sportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs.
Against the Bulldogs.
So it will be third down for the Comets.
So
But the unsportsmanlike penalty pushes them up 15 yards.
So we go back to the usual spot as where Ringo scrambled to.
So now third down for the Comets as they are back in Whitehall territory. Ringo and Haynes in shotgun.
Here we go.
Ball at the 44-yard line of Whitehall. Trips left. Ringo takes the snap, drops back. He's got a little bit of time left. He's going to have to scramble quickly as the pocket collapses. Another flag is thrown as Ringo gets the first down, but this one might be coming back.
Oh, my God.
As we might have a holding penalty against the Comets after a great run by Achilles Ringo on the quarterback keeper. So it will be holding against the Comets. Holding against Mills. Repeat third down after the 5-yard penalty. With 3:14 remaining before halftime. They'll back it up for a 10-yard penalty. So the Comets back in a third and long situation. Open field is to the left. With Ringo and Haynes in shotgun. Ringo drops back. Gonna throw down the middle to Akel Madison, and Madison gets away, and now it's a foot race to the end zone. Akel Madison to the 5-yard line, and a big first down for the Comets. Achilles Ringo to Akel Madison. It'll be first and goal for the Comets.
Right on time when you need one. That was a big play by Mr. Madison. Mr. Ringo know when he get in trouble, he know where to find. He looked for number 9, Mr. Akel Madison. That was a great play right there.
So first and goal at the 5-yard line for the Comets. And now it looks like the Mills offense will come out in their wishbone set.
Oh, yes, sir.
With Ringo under center. They'll hand off to Charlie Collins, the future Razorback, down the left side. Touchdown, Comets! Charlie Collins on the 5-yard carry puts the Comets on the board with 2:46 remaining in the second quarter.
Yes, sir. That, like I said, that was the answer that the Comets needed. All the adversity that's going on tonight, the 27 flags of the night, that was a great way to answer. You don't answer by jawing. You answer by putting points on the board. Great play by Mills. Let's go.
So now Ricardo Gateson will come onto the field to kick the extra point with Achilles Ringo holding. And talk about overcoming adversity on that drive, D-Rob.
Oh, yes, sir.
And a flag on the play before the PAT. And it'll be against the Bulldogs. An encroachment penalty.
Dead ball offside, Bulldogs.
So half the distance to the goal.
I think we bring the offense back on the field.
Comets will now go for 2.
So it looks like the Comets will go for 2 in the wishbone once again after the 5-yard Charleston Collins touchdown. Ringo under center. Comets going for 2. And Ringo looks like he dropped the snap, and the conversion will be no good. So with 2:46 remaining in the second quarter, your Comets still trail 14-6. We'll be right back with more on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. We welcome you back to the Galaxy as the Comets trail 6-14 here in the second quarter, and we're glad to have you with us here on the Mill Sports Network. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer tonight is Terry Jordan, and on our high camera is Jake Couples, and on our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. So the Comets kick it away, and it's returned by Braden Bell, and Bell gets away down to the right side. He's going to be pulled down at about the 31, and that's going to be a flag.
Oh, man. I don't know about that one, man. I'll watch that one.
That was the sophomore Vance Cunningham on the tackle.
He got him by the dreads right there. So this is where Mills defense need to get a stop. You just scored before halftime. The defense back on the field. You have 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. I would like to see the defense get a stop so we get some momentum go back in halftime.
So the Comets will return the kickoff to start the second half after halftime. So keep that in mind as the Bulldogs receive the opening kickoff to start the game.
Yes.
It's now a horse collar against the Comets. Will give the Bulldogs some better field position to start their next drive. Ball is spotted at their own 46-yard line. Open field is to the left. Both teams already lined up to start the play. The officials are not quite ready. So it'll be first down and 10 to start the drive. From Whitehall's own 46-yard line on the right hash. Noah Smith takes the snap, pocket collapses fast. So he tried to throw it to Chris Joe, incomplete.
Great play.
We'll bring up second down and 10.
Great play.
So now the Comets defense needing to step up big here before halftime.
Yes, sir.
And don't forget to join us for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show, presented by Akel's Carpet One. Smith takes the snap, pocket collapses fast, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield.
Yes, sir.
A big-time sack for the Comets as the entire defensive line was swarming towards Noah Smith.
I think the defense line get a quarter of a sack again because all of them was there. And that also was a cover sack because he had nowhere else to go with the ball. So great play by the DBs also.
So 3rd down and a ways for Whitehall with 1:55 before halftime.
This is where discipline comes in there right here. Make sure you don't have no bum head penalties right here. This is where discipline comes in there right here.
No Smith. Drops back. Pocket collapses fast. Going to throw it up the middle to Jaden Smith. But he has nowhere to go. Only about a 2-yard gain. And now Whitehall. No, the Comets want a timeout.
That was a great job by Ryan White sniffing out that screen right there.
So the final timeout of the half for the Comets with 1:35 remaining. And we're glad to have you with us here live from Dixon Road. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples. And on our sideline camera is Cameron Couples.
Yes. Great job by the defense. Great job. A 3 and out. That's right there where we need it.
Make sure to subscribe to the Mills Sports Network as well as the Maumelle, Sylvan Hills, and Joe T. Robinson Sports Networks, all brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Yeah, tell your friends, tell your family to subscribe. I need my friends and family to subscribe.
So now 4th down for the Bulldogs as Wyatt Golden lined up to punt it away for Whitehall. It's a good punt away. And the Comets will let it bounce. It has a little bit of a backspin to it. And it'll roll backwards.
The Whitehall players let it roll backwards.
So with 1:24 remaining before halftime, the Comets have a chance on offense.
This is where Ringo have to be a leader right here and march his offense down to the field to get maybe a score, maybe a field goal. You have no timeouts here, so out of bounds is your best friend right now.
So 1st down and 10 for the Comets at their own 34-yard line with 1 minute and 24 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Ringo alone in the backfield with 5 wide receivers. Ringo drops back, looks to his right, and now he's going to run it. He gets a couple of cuts up the middle and will be pulled down after about a 5-yard gain, 2nd down.
Gotta get on the ball. Need some urgency.
One minute remaining before halftime. 5 wide receivers again for the Comets. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his left, fires, and he's got a man. That's Akel Madison. No, that's KJ Ferguson down the left side and gets the 1st down for the Comets. Clock will stop briefly at 47 seconds. So fresh set of downs here for the Comets before halftime. Ringo takes the snap. Now he's going to run it to his right side. He's going to try to dart for the sideline, and he'll go out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain, and the clock will stop at 34 seconds.
Great job by Mr. Ringo getting out of bounds. Like I said, out of bounds is his best friend right now.
So a big 2nd down here on a big drive for the Comets as the Comets trail 14-6 just before halftime. Don't forget to join us for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show. Ringo takes the snap, going to throw it quickly to Dylan Parks, and Parks drops it after he's hit by Braden Bell, but a flag was down. It's about 30 seconds remaining. It will be against the Bulldogs.
Who's the call? Let's see what the call is.
Holding against Whitehall.
be a penalty, 5-yard penalty. And another Mills High
So automatic first down for the Comets after about the 15-yard penalty.
All right, here we go. No timeout still. Sign on your best friend.
30 seconds on the clock. Ringo alone in the backfield. 5 wide receivers, trips right. Ringo takes the snap. He's going to throw it deep to his right side, and the first interception thrown by Achilles Ringo is picked off by Ken Weston for Whitehall.
That was a tough one right there.
As Ringo tried to lob the ball up there to Javion Love.
Ken Weston followed Mr. Ringo eyes all the way to that wheel right there. They ran a nice little post wheel concept, and he stared him down right there. And that's actually Mr. Ringo's first interception of the season.
So a momentum stopper there to close out the second quarter.
Good G's KB on that toe.
So first down and 10 for Whitehall. They'll run it up the middle. And it'll be stopped after a 1-yard gain with 20 seconds remaining.
Should be the last play.
And now both teams will make their way to the locker room. And that'll do it for your first half of play as the Comets trailing at halftime for the first time this season as they trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 14-6. And we'll be right back with our Akel's Carpet One halftime show right here on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Akel's Flooring and Cabinets. We're pulling out all of the stops for the whole enchilada sale.
Take advantage of store-wide savings.
Carpet,
Tile,
Cabinets, and more.
free installation and padding on all carpets. No interest for 18 months on flooring or cabinets. Sales tax paid.
At Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, we make it beautiful
For less.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
We welcome you back to the Galaxy for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. The Mills Comets trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 14-6 here at halftime. And D-Rob, a very physical first half of play as both teams playing with a lot of aggression. What are some of the second half adjustments you expect to see from the Comets?
I just got one word: discipline.
Yep.
That's the biggest adjustment I want to see this second half from actually both teams. Discipline. Discipline was not being disciplined was cost a lot of drive killers for the first half. Like a lot of penalties. It was a lot of personal foul penalties. I'm just looking for discipline for the second half because not having discipline, it really it made the first half ugly. I'm just be honest. It just made it ugly for both teams. So I'm looking for the make adjustment, be disciplined, and I'm looking for the Mills Comets defense to get some more stops like they did on their last stop and put a drive together.
A very defensive-heavy game so far as the Comets did not score until late in the second quarter with a Charlie Collins run for a touchdown from the 5-yard line. And then on the very next drive of the game, the Comets were trying to drive down the field to score to end the half, but then Achilles Ringo threw his first interception of the season.
Yeah, it was a costly interception because you really look forward to getting like a field goal, a touchdown out of that drive right there after your defense got an amazing stop. But it's one interception. You got a whole nother second half to go. I'm looking for him to Achilles Ringo to make some plays. He a leader. He know what to do. This is not his first rodeo, but he's here. If he needed time to make a statement, this would be the game right here. The second half to make a statement.
Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports for the Akel's Carpet One halftime show. As you see the Mills High School cheerleaders on the field with a great performance as always, and of course a great performance by the Mills dance team and marching band for here at halftime. And now, D-Rob, the second half is going to be an interesting one for sure, so get your popcorn ready, everybody. It's going to be an interesting and fun second half of play as both teams playing really aggressive, playing very physical. In fact, we had an altercation during the second quarter that resulted in a couple of penalties.
Yes.
And there's been a lot of penalties. How many penalties do we have in the first half?
We're up to 27 penalties.
27 penalties. I don't even remember where we were at halftime when we were up at Rivercrest.
I think it was about the same amount, and we end up getting to 48 penalties total of the game.
So as you said, discipline will be the key word here for both teams. And naturally, you and I hope that the Comets will be the more disciplined team.
Yeah, like I said, football is nothing without adversity, and Mills Comets, they've been battling adversity all year, and this is a great test right here. You are down 14-6 at halftime. Can you make the plays? Can your defense step up? Can your offense put drives together to come out on top? And I believe they can.
Now, a big factor will obviously be the Mills Comets defense. As the defensive line, they had some good plays there in the second quarter, getting into the backfield and taking down quarterback Noah Smith for Whitehall. But like I said, the big problem for both teams were penalties. A lot of times the Comets were driving down the field on offense and had momentum killers, from holding penalties to unsportsmanlike conducts to all sorts of penalties all game.
Yes, sir. We call them drive killers. When you have big explosive plays and you got an explosive team like Mills, you got to watch out from drive killers. You may be holding on to it's you gotta have a time clock in your head so you won't cause you can tell these referees out here they very antsy to throw a flag, and what can I say, they've been throwing us, and sometimes they have the right and sometimes it's misjudgment calls, but hey, you gotta roll with it. It's adversity, you gotta come back on top. It's about how you answer from it.
And now the mentality for the Comets tonight has obviously been there's nothing personal, it's just business, and they've been it seems that Whitehall has been taking it personally. As there's been sometimes after a couple of plays, there's been some John going on the field and some pushing and shoving. So cooler heads will prevail tonight.
Yeah, I expect. I gotta give credit when credit's due. Whitehall came out to play. They obviously got the memo that when you come off exit 3, it's straight business. So I expect the Mills Comets to come out and suit and tie with their briefcase and go ahead and end this business meeting.
So now onto the field is the Whitehall Marching Band, and down on our left side in the end zone, the Mills Comets are beginning their halftime warm-up session. Getting warmed up and ready to go for the second half of play. And now, to end out our halftime show, D-Rob, what will be some keys of the second half for the Comets?
One of my big keys, I'm like, towards the end of the second half, Mills' defensive line, they end up penetrating that offensive line of Whitehall Bulldogs. Whitehall Bulldogs offensive line, they're really very big up front. So Mills Comets got some penetration towards the end, so I'm continuing to look towards the D-line to get some more penetration so we can make some plays on the back end.
And that'll do it for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show, presented by Akel's Carpet and Flooring, with 3 locations in Sherwood, North Little Rock, and Little Rock. That's Akel's Carpet One. We make it beautiful for less. We'll be right back here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports, with our second half of play right here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Whitehall High School Marching Bulldog Band.
I didn't have the time.
We welcome you back to the Galaxy as the Comets trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 14-6. As we were about to begin our second half of play. And we wish you a good evening, everybody. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer tonight is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples. And on our sideline camera down there next to the Comets huddle is Cameron Couples. I call it the Cam down there on the sideline. And the Comets are already warmed up and ready to go and making their way to the sideline as the Bulldogs are on the opposite end zone, warming up before the second half. A very physical and emotional first half of play, especially in the second quarter.
Oh, yeah. So, like, first quarter, a lot of penalties. Second quarter, a lot of penalties. But, like, towards the end of the second quarter, it started to come down on both sides a little bit. And we actually started to see some actually football being played. So, like I said, I know both coaches had a long talk with both teams. So, I expect less penalties, more smash mouth football. I expect this business meeting to end. I expect Mills to get out here, play some smash mouth football, and get this dub so we get out of here.
And naturally, in the game of football, you do want to play aggressively, but you have to keep those emotions in check. And that is most definitely what Coach Cortez Lee was preaching to the Comets during halftime, as cooler heads will prevail tonight. And for a victory for the Comets, you have to be the more disciplined team on the field.
Oh, yes, sir. Discipline going to take you a long way. Don't matter, especially if you're a good team. Like both, these are two great ball clubs right here. This is a rivalry. So, like, discipline plays big in this. So, like, when you mix discipline with a great team, you may be a good team, but you miss discipline, you become a great team. So I'm looking forward to plays to be made this second half.
The 5:30 showdown has absolutely lived up to the hype, as this has been a very physical ball game, a defensive-heavy ball game, as it's the first time of the season that the Comets are trailing at halftime. So the Comets are definitely looking to bounce back, and Whitehall will kick it away to start the second half. So the Comets looking to bounce back after that momentum stopper, as Achilles Ringo threw his first interception of the season near the end of the second quarter.
Here we go.
So the kickoff is away from Zane Davis, and it'll be received by Chauncey Haynes. And Haynes finds some open room down the right side. He'll be taken down about the 43-yard line. And that's where the Comets will start their first drive of the half, 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. That was a great return by Mr. Chauncey Haynes. He got great field position right here, so it's a great stuff for the Mills coming so far.
1st and 10 for the Comets at their own 42-yard line, as the Comets trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 14-6, beginning this second half of play. So Achilles Ringo and Rodney Jackson in shotgun, with 4 wide receivers lined up for the Comets on 1st and 10. Play clock is at 20 seconds. Ringo calling the shots in shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, pocket's going to collapse fast, going to throw it deep down the right side, and is intercepted again by Ken Weston, the same guy who picked the ball off in the second quarter with his second interception of the game.
So like I said before that half ended, they ran the post wheel concept. He stared down the wheel. They just ran the same very play again. He stared down the post. So Mr. Ringo get better with them eyes right there. It's just one. It's the beginning of the second half, so bounce back.
The first offensive play of the game for the Comets is an interception, so Whitehall will take over from their own 22-yard line. 15 on the play clock. Noah Smith at quarterback for Whitehall, with Jaden Smith lined up behind him. They'll hand it off to Jaden Smith up the middle. He's going to try to cut to his right side. He's going to only gain about 2 yards on the play, second down.
Good stuff by Mr. Ryan White and Mr. Charlie Collins. They sniffed that one all the way out right there.
So second down and 8 for Whitehall. So the Comets defense showing a little bit of a more improvement every single play. Second down and 8. Comets needing a big defensive stop right here on this drive. Noah Smith going to keep it himself up the middle. Is going to be stopped just shy of the first down, or did he make it? They will say he gets the first down. So an 8-yard carry for Noah Smith on the quarterback keeper, first down. Thank each and every one of you for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network. I'm Trip Keeter alongside my broadcast partner this year, Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples. And on our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. Make sure you subscribe to the Mills Sports Network. So Noah Smith will toss it to the left side to Jaden Smith, and he'll get a gain of about 4 yards. He was pulled down on the play by Ryan White and Jalen Into. Second down and 6 for the Bulldogs. The Comets looking to stop this explosive Whitehall running game. Noah Smith will keep it up the middle once again, and did he get the first down? Down right at the first down marker. It'll be a fresh set of downs for Whitehall. And no, they mark him just shy of the first down, so it'll be second down and 1.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, my God.
So third down and 1 for Whitehall. A high snap. Going to hand it off to Jaden Smith, and Smith is going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Great job by the Comets defensive line stopping Jaden Smith in the backfield. That'll bring up fourth down for Whitehall.
Mr. Ryan White is flexing his muscles right here this start of the second half. This 3 straight tackles by him, Mr. Ryan White.
Fourth down and 2 for Whitehall. And the Bulldogs offense seemed a bit reluctant to come off to the sideline, but Wyatt Golden lined up to punt it away for Whitehall.
Mills Comets got to watch the ball right here. Watch the ball.
Chauncey Haynes back deep to return as Golden gets the punt away. And Haynes will field it. And he gets some open room down the left side. Chauncey Haynes, look out, only the punter to beat. Mama, there goes that man. Chauncey Haynes on the punt return touchdown. And the Comets are back in the game.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chauncey Haynes, the former Whitehall Bulldog. That's how you make a statement versus your old team. Welcome to the end zone party, Mr. Chauncey Haynes.
Holy cow! What an explosive punt return by Chauncey Haynes. Reminding me of Isaiah Satania last week for the Razorbacks.
Listen, I watched every blocker on that punt return right there. They want the crack so bad, but it was a great job by a blocker setting up that wall.
A 71-yard punt return touchdown by Chauncey Haynes. Now Ricardo Gateson to kick the extra point. And the kick is up. And it is good. So with 8:33 remaining in the third quarter, your Comets trail by 1 point behind the Whitehall Bulldogs. 13-14 is your score. We'll be right back after 60 seconds here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. We welcome you back to the Galaxy as the Comets trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 14-13. And that punt return, 71 yards by Chauncey Haynes. breathe some new air into this
That's hard.
Comets team. Another kickoff returned by Braden Bell, and he'll be wrapped up at about the 27-yard line. It'll be a new set of downs here, new drive for the Whitehall Bulldogs.
The former Bulldog, Mr. Chauncey Hayes, has just brought life back into the Galaxy. The fans are pumped, the team is pumped. So let's go, the Mills Compass defense right here.
An error on the scoreboard now, as it says, as Reggie Swinton accidentally added some more points there to the scoreboard. And not on our broadcast. TJ's doing a good job now. It's on the stadium scoreboard here on the field. As your Comets trail 13-14 behind the Whitehall Bulldogs. Noah Smith will hand it off to Jaden Smith down the right side. Look out, get some open room. Flag is thrown. It might be coming back.
It will be coming back.
Mr. Charlie says it's coming back.
It'll be a holding call against the Bulldogs. And this crowd, this Mills Comets crowd, has come alive. So the Bulldogs will lose some yardage on the holding penalty. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. It will remain first down. 1st and 20 for Whitehall. With 8:20 remaining, open field will be to the right. So a 1st and long situation here for Whitehall. Noah Smith drops back, looks to throw. Pocket collapses fast, going to throw it away. The ball was tipped and is picked off. Intercepted by the Comets. And guess who? Jalen Into.
Yes, sir. Mr. Jalen Into on the interception. Mr. Jalen Into has been a lockdown corner all year long. But he has not allowed a reception all year long. And he comes up with his first interception of the season. He had an interception early in the season, but he got called back. Great job by Mr. Jalen Into, looking like his older cousin, Kavion Into. Good job.
Kavion Into, the current Montreal Alouette of the Canadian Football League.
Yes, sir. I actually let him talk to his cousin beginning of the game, and his cousin told he just want to see his little cousin to ball out, play your game and ball out.
So after the interception by Jalen Into, 1st and 10 for the Comets. Ringo and Rojak in shotgun. Javion Love, the man in motion. Ringo's going to keep it himself down the right side. A Comet has lost his helmet and a flag on the play.
But we got a flag on the play.
I think he needs some more straps because this is his 3rd time that his helmet has came off tonight.
That is Nick Carter, the offensive lineman at guard for the Comets, has been losing his hat all game. It's been an explosive start to the second half so far, as it's a holding penalty against the Comets. So a couple of holding penalties here for both offenses. So now 1st down and 20 for the Comets at the Whitehall 48-yard line. Don't forget to hit subscribe to the Mills Sports Network and hit the notification bell for all of the Mills Comets action. And don't forget to subscribe to the Maumelle, Sylvan Hills, and Joe T. Robinson Sports Networks.
Yes, tell a friend, keep telling your friends. Keep telling them. Tell them they're tripping. They're essential to subscribe.
So now 1st down and 20. Ringo. He's got to hand it off to Rojak, and look out. Rodney Jackson's quick. And he gets a gain of about 8 yards to the 40-yard line. Brings up 2nd down for the Comets. So 2nd down and about, I want to say 13 on the play. It's a good run there by Rodney Jackson, and he'll take a break on the sideline as the Comets come out with 5 wide receivers. Trips right. And Achilles Ringo alone in the backfield. Turk takes the snap, drops back, looks to throw deep. There's a Kel Madison, and he's been tackled as the ball came down. That would have been a touchdown, but it'll be a pass interference against the Bulldogs, as that PI saved a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, he mostly did save a touchdown, because that was going to be 6.
So pass interference will be the call against Whitehall, as that was about to be another great Akel Madison play. So it'll be ball will be spotted at about the 26-yard line. A 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. So 1st and 10 for the Comets. Ringo alone in the backfield with 5 wide receivers. Javion Love, the man in motion. Ringo will fake the handoff and run to his right side at about the 20, making the 19-yard line, out of bounds. And a bit of physicality there on that play by both teams. Bring up 2nd down for the Comets.
It's the 5:30 showdown.
A tough rivalry game here tonight.
If you're not tuning into this 5:30 showdown, I don't know what you're doing right now.
I bet everybody's on the edge of their seat right now. So 2nd down and 1 as the Comets are now in the red zone. For a 9-yard run. Quarterback keeper from Achilles Ringo. Javion Love, the man in motion. Ringo takes the snap, quickly throws it to Kel Madison, and Madison gets the 1st down. He's going to be tackled at about the 15-yard line by Ken Weston. And now the Comets get a 1st down here in the red zone at the 15-yard line. So we are nearing 400 viewers for this broadcast here tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you joining us here on the Mill Sports Network. We'll hand off to Rodney Jackson down the left side. He's got some open room, trying to cut up the field. And he's tackled at the 10-yard line, and a Bulldog lost his helmet on the play, as that was Marshawn Jordan who lost his helmet. Good run there by Rodney Jackson on the carry. So 2nd down and 5 at the Whitehall 10-yard line, with 5:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ringo and Rojak in shotgun with 4 wide receivers lined up for the Comets. Ringo takes the snap. He's going to have to scramble. He's going to have to throw it away. He was nearly taken down in the backfield. 3rd down for the Comets.
Whitehall Bulldogs wanted an attention ground, but he had a receiver in the vicinity.
So the clock stops at 5:25 here in the 3rd quarter. Third down and 5 for the Comets. Achilles Ringo in shotgun, alongside Rodney Jackson. In shotgun formation for the Comets. 4 wide receivers. Ringo takes the snap, throws to Madison. He threw it too quickly and overthrew Madison. Incomplete. 4th down and 5 from the Whitehall 10-yard line.
He's bringing the big boys in.
And now it looks like Ricardo Gayton will make his way onto the field for a field goal attempt.
I love to see it.
This is the first team for head coach Cortez Lee to have a field goal kicker. So a field goal attempt is up. And it is good, and your Comets take their first lead of the ball game after a Ricardo Gateson field goal is good.
Listen, I know we have all these great athletes, Charlie Collins, Chauncey Hayes, Dylan Park, Caleb Say. By far, I think Coach Lee's favorite player is Mr. Ricardo Gate, because, like I said, he's never had a kicker before. And, like, look what a kicker would do for you. We now have 16-14.
So your Comets take their first lead of the ball game, 16-14 over the Whitehall Bulldogs with 5:21 remaining in the third quarter. Now your Comets set to kick it away after two great defensive stops by the Comets.
Yes, sir. Like, during our halftime show, I would like to see that defense get penetration on that Whitehall O-line, and that's exactly what we're seeing tonight.
The kickoff is away, and it'll fly out of bounds once again, so it'll be illegal procedure against the Comets. And now your Mills Comets defense make their way onto the field as everybody on defense, E-Rob, all 11 guys on defense for the Comets has been playing a part tonight.
Oh, yes, sir. You need 11, a full 11. I think we'll get a re-kick here.
It looks like you are correct. With 5:21 remaining in the third quarter, Comets will have to kick it away once again. This time kicking it away from the 35-yard line. So a penalty flag on the previous kick will set the Comets back 5 yards on the kickoff. And the kick is away. It's a low kick. It'll be fielded, almost dropped by Ken Weston, and he'll field it at the 45-yard line. That's where Whitehall will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
5:17 remaining in the third. And the Comets defense playing with a lot of aggression, a lot of physicality. And we look to see another stop here by the Mills defense. 1st and 10 for Whitehall at their own 44-yard line. Noah Smith and Jaden Smith in the backfield. And Noah Smith will keep it up the middle, find some room to his right side, and they'll be taken down by a couple of Comets after gaining the first down after a 15-yard gain.
They got me with the play fake right there, because I thought Mr. Charlie Collins had a stop in the backfield.
So a new set of downs here for Whitehall. Now in Comets territory. Comets lead by 2 points here in the third quarter. And a flag on the play, and maybe a false start, as Noah Smith wasn't quite ready for the snap. It will be false start against the Bulldogs.
They was coming right there.
Oh, yeah.
They was coming.
A lot of energy down there in the trenches for the Comets defensive line, as lineman coach Marcus Bolden rallied the troops early during the pregame warm-ups and has got them all hyped up. And they're playing like crazy tonight. So 1st and 15 for Whitehall. And now the Bulldogs will burn their first timeout of the second half. With 4:37 remaining in the third quarter, your Comets lead the Whitehall Bulldogs 16-14. And we're glad to have you with us here live from the Galaxy on the Mills Sports Network. Brought to you by Natural State Sports. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples. And on our sideline camera is Cameron Couples.
I think the halftime talk worked. I think it worked, because Mills Cummins, they playing some ball right here in the second half. We still have a whole nother rest of the third quarter going and a whole nother quarter to go. They were playing some ball from them. That spark came from Mr. Chauncey Haynes, 71-yard punt return for a touchdown. You needed that spark. That spark, it sparked your offense. It sparked your defense. It sparked us.
Yeah.
It sparked the fans. So, like, good job. Like, I'm proud of what I'm seeing on the field tonight, the second half.
We look forward to seeing how the Comets will keep fighting here for the rest of the ball game, with 4:45 remaining in the third quarter. So 1st and 15 for Whitehall. Look out! As Noah Smith had to quickly throw it away as Caleb Sane was charging at him. And Noah Smith threw it to Jaden Smith and got about 6 yards on the reception. 2nd down and 9 for Whitehall.
I wonder if they brothers.
I have a feeling they are. If not, that'd be wild, wouldn't it? So 2nd down and 9 at the Mills 40-yard line. Now Noah Smith will keep it up the middle once again. It's a good 7 yards on the carry. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 2 or 1 yards. On the next play, looks like it'll be 3rd down and 3. Ball at the 33-yard line.
Let's go, Comets fans.
4:05 remaining in the third quarter. 3rd down for Whitehall. Gonna hand it off up the middle to Jaden Smith. He gets the 1st down and then a couple yards. So a fresh set of downs here for Whitehall. As their running game tonight, D-Rob, has been fueling their entire offense all night.
Oh, yes, sir. That was one of our pregame points tonight about the Whitehall offensive run game. Like, they have established that tonight.
So a fresh set of downs here for the Whitehall Bulldogs at the Comets' 29-yard line.
1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Comets defense looking for another stop. A handoff to the right side, almost stopped in the backfield, but still gains a couple yards. That was Kylon Davis on the carry.
They're very capable of throwing the ball, but like, don't try to fix them. That's not broken. It's not broken. It's not broken. So we're gonna keep running the ball.
The run game has been working for them all night long. Comets defense looking to slow it down. 2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Hand it off to Jaden Smith once again. It's only going to gain about a yard on the play. It brings up 3rd down for Whitehall.
Another big 3rd down coming, fans.
Big 3rd down here coming up.
3rd down and 7.
As your Comets lead 16-14 with 2:35 remaining in the third quarter.
We need to stop right here.
Noah and Jaden Smith lined up in shotgun. And Noah Smith will keep it himself, cutting up the middle. And did he get the 1st down? Comets may have stopped him just shy of the marker.
Down.
So 4th and short situation here for Whitehall.
Miss Comets they got to watch the ball right here. If they get this will be a big stop.
4th down and 2. Gonna try to run it up the middle. They get the 1st down, and then a couple yards as Jaden Smith got the handoff. And a big 4th down conversion there for the Bulldogs. 1:50 remaining here in the third quarter. First and 10 in the red zone. Now Noah Smith is going to pass it to Chris Joe, and that'll be a touchdown for Whitehall, and the Bulldogs retake the lead.
Yeah, set them up for it. Once you pound Play action come. You send up to play action. That's what they did, play action.
So a tough break there for the Comets defense. As Whitehall takes the lead back. Now an extra point is up from Zane Davis. It is up and no good. He missed the extra point. So with 1:31 remaining here in the third quarter, your Comets trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 20-16. And now the Comets offense getting set for their next drive, looking to bounce back.
Oh, yes, sir. That field goal might come back and bite them in the butt, but
it was a good offensive drive there by the Comets on their previous offensive drive. Who stopped just short in the red zone, but luckily Ricardo Gayton came onto the field and put 3 points on the board for the Comets. Now the Comets trail by 4, 16-20.
shout out to everyone that's watching from home, tuning into the Mills Sports Network. Shout out to y'all.
Kickoff is away, and it'll be fielded by Chauncey Haynes. And look out, makes a couple men miss, and he's going to be slipped up at the 20-yard line. As he was looking to get another good return, as he returned a 71 punt return for a touchdown earlier in the quarter. So now the Comets offense looking to pick up steam from their own 20-yard line. Started the drive 1st and 10. Achilles Ringo and Rodney Jackson in shotgun, with 4 wide receivers lined up for the Comets. Ringo takes the snap. It's a low snap. He's going to throw it immediately to Javion Love, and Love is wrapped up after a yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Comets. And now we have a
Injured Bulldog on the field.
Bulldog slow to get up. He's trying to get up on his own. That is Drew Reese, a defensive end for Whitehall. But thankfully, he's able to get up on his own and helped off to the sideline. So now 2nd down and 9. Make it 2nd down and 8 for the Comets. Ringo and Jackson in shotgun. Turk takes the snap, looks to his right side to Javion Love once again. And he's out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Going to mark him just shy of the 1st down. So 3rd down and 1, and we have another Bulldog down. That's Braden Smith, a senior linebacker.
They have a lot of Smiths on their team.
That's true.
It's a family affair.
Might be just a cramp down there for Braden Smith. He's getting some help down there on the field, stretching out his leg, and he'll be helped up. And thankfully, it looks like he will be okay as he's able to make his way by himself to the sideline. So when we resume play after this quick timeout, Mills will have 3rd down and 1 from their own 29-yard line. We appreciate each and every one of you for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network. Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples, and on our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. Now Achilles Ringo will run it himself up the middle, gets a decent gain on the play and gets the 1st down. On the QB sneak up the middle. Tough play there by Achilles Ringo, and now 1st and 10 for the Comets.
That was a hard-nosed run right there.
So now 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Ringo will line up alone in the backfield with 5 wide receivers. .15 on the play clock. Now Ringo takes the snap, drops back. Going to roll out to his right. Look out. He's going to be almost pulled down, tried to get away, but he's going to be sacked for a big loss on the play. And bring up 2nd down and long for the Comets. And that might have been the final play of the 3rd quarter as the clock is ticking down. 5 seconds. And that'll do it for your 3rd quarter of play as the Comets trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 20-16. And this 4th quarter is going to be interesting. We'll be right back with more here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. We welcome you back to the Galaxy right here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Trip Keeter, alongside my broadcast partner, Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer tonight is Terry Jordan. On our high camera is Jake Couples, and our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. And the Mills offense coming into the 4th quarter. In 2nd and long, Ringo takes the snap, looks to his left side, going to have to scramble. Now he throws it deep to Javion Love, and a jump ball, and Love almost brought it down, but it was batted away by Ken Weston. 3rd down and long for the Comets.
That was a great play by Javion Love, just batting that down, because I think that was Mr. Weston was going to have his 3rd interception right there.
So now 3rd down and long for the Comets. As the Comets trailed the Whitehall Bulldogs 20-16. 4-point deficit here to begin the 4th quarter. So now a big 3rd down here with Ringo alone in the backfield and 5 wide receivers. Trips left, takes the snap, looks to his left, going to throw it deep to Akel Madison, and Madison brings down the football. A big-time 1st down from Achilles Ringo to Akel Madison. 1st and 10, Comets at the Whitehall 45-yard line.
That was a great pass to catch right there by Mr. Ringo to Madison right there.
They'll spot the ball at the Bulldog 43-yard line for a fresh set of downs for the Comets. A big play there by Akel Madison bringing down the football.
This game is shaping up to be just like last year's game down there at Whitehall, where Mills won on a Hail Mary Ringo to Mr. Tyler Johnson last year for the win. So it's shaping up to be the same thing.
Ringo quickly throwing it to his right side to KJ Ferguson, but a flag thrown after the pass. It might be coming back for the Comets, as Krishawn McGee lost his helmet on the previous play. So this penalty will be against the Comets. Holding against the Comets with 11:18 remaining in regulation. So 1st down and long for the Comets. Ringo alone in the backfield. Drops back. He's got to scramble now. Flag will blow the play dead. That's new. We were deep into the play, and then they blow it dead for a flag on the play. Penalty against Whitehall. A repeat first down. So now 1st and 15 after the 5-yard penalty against Whitehall. Ringo alone in the backfield. Trips left. Open field is to the right. First down and 15. Ringo takes the snap and to quickly throw it to Dylan Parks. And Parks tried to make a man miss. And a flag was thrown.
It's going to be face mask.
So a good catch and run there by Dylan Parks. Tried to have a little shake and bake action down there near the sideline. So will be face masked against Whitehall.
Against the Bulldogs, and it gives the Comets another Mills High Comets.
So after that penalty, there'll be another first down for the Mills Comets at the Whitehall 28-yard line.
The Mills band is jamming tonight.
The energy is absolutely electric and has been that way all game here tonight, here at the Galaxy. So now 1st and 10 for the Comets, with Ringo alone in the backfield. Open field is to the right, trips left. Ringo takes the snap, throws it to Dylan Parks down the left side. Parks lowers his shoulders, still on his feet. He's inside the red zone. Did he get the first down? He might have been just short. And they'll mark it. Looks like it'll be at the 19-yard line, so 2nd down and 1. Comets with some good momentum here going into the red zone. So now 2nd down and 1. Ringo alone in the backfield. Now under center, they'll sneak it up the middle. And after a quick scrum on the play, will the chains move? Yes, they will. Achilles Ringo on the quarterback keeper gets the first down for the Comets after a 1-yard gain. Now the Comets with 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18-yard line. First and 10. Ringo takes the snap, quickly throws it to Akel Madison down the left side. Madison down the sideline. Touchdown Comets! But a flag is thrown after the play. 2 flags were thrown as there was Charlie Collins on the block. And there might have been some extra pushing and shoving.
I think the touchdown should stand.
Unless they marked Madison out of bounds. I didn't see him step out of bounds from here. So 2 flags thrown on the field after a great run by Kel Madison down the sideline. And the officials talking about at the 10-yard line. The Comets will have to be ready just in case this penalty is against them. This play may be coming back. Now the white hat going to give us the signal for what the penalties will be. Holding against the Comets. And a personal foul against Whitehall. So the touchdown will not stand.
Hey, That's tough.
So, Comets, after the personal foul against Whitehall, will have...
I really didn't see a hold on the play right there.
So it might have been against Charlie Collins. The chain crew not exactly in correct position for this next play. Now, Whitehall head coach Jason Mitchell wanting an explanation from the officials. 4:21 remaining here in the fourth quarter. So it'll be first down for the Comets at about the 9-yard line. Ringo alone in the backfield. He'll quickly hand it off to Javion Love, and Love down the right side. Touchdown Comets, but there are more flags on the field.
It's a million flags on the field.
It's a great run by Javion Love, but it might be coming back once again. Two flags were thrown. Holding against the Comets. And another holding against the Comets. So a repeat first down.
Oh my God.
It's the second play in a row. Two touchdowns called back in a row for the Comets. Now, Achilles Ringo, still first down for the Comets. Ringo alone in the backfield. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his left to Kel Madison, and almost catches the tip. But it's incomplete, second down.
Hey, his helmet came off again.
So does Nick Carter, losing his helmet. We'll have to sit out for a play. It'll be second down, about 11 for the Comets. So 2 touchdowns on this drive were called back for penalties. Now the Comets still looking to get in the end zone. Ball at the 19-yard line. Ringo remains alone in the backfield. Takes the snap, looks to his right. He's going to throw. The ball was tipped, but still caught. The ball was still caught after the tip. It was brought down by Keelan Lindsay, the center.
That was a great word. Right. He been waiting on that moment for his life.
Gained only a yard on the play, so bring up third down and 10 for the Comets. A big third down coming up right here. Ringo alone in the backfield on third down. 5 wide receivers, trips left. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his right, finds a man in the end zone. Oh, no! Out of the hands of KJ Ferguson. As it went right out of his hands.
That was a great ball right there.
Oh, man. And now the Comets take their first timeout of the half on a fourth down situation. Ouch.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
And you got to feel for Kamarian Ferguson as well, as that ball was right in his hands in the end zone. Now it's fourth down and 10 for the Comets in the red zone.
Do we kick field goal? Or we go for it?
I don't see Ricardo Gateson out on the field in the huddle during this timeout. So the Comets might be going for it here on 4th and 10. At the 19-yard line. And so 4th and 10. Comets are going for it on 4th down. A crucial 4th down for the Comets. Ringo and Madison in shotgun. On the play clock. Madison in motion. Now Ringo alone in the backfield. 3 on the play clock. Ringo takes the snap. He's going to roll it out to his right side. He's not going to throw it. He's going to keep the football. Can he get the first down? No, he can't. Knocked out of bounds by the Whitehall defense. About 2 yards shy of the first down marker. It'll be turnover on downs, Whitehall football.
Oh, man. I expected him to make a play right there. He should have put his shoulder down right there. That momentum would have took you forward for the first down.
So a turnover on downs after a tough drive there on offense for the Comets. And unfortunately ends in a turnover. Now Whitehall will take over from their own 11-yard line. With 8:07 remaining in the fourth quarter. So now Whitehall's offense making their way back onto the field, led by quarterback Noah Smith. Now Noah Smith alone in the backfield, trips right. He's going to roll it out and he's going to hand it off to Jaden Smith, running to his left side. There's a couple of guys missed, but the Comets are going to bring him down after about a 3-yard gain, second down. 7:45 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Second down and 5 for the Bulldogs. After some first down trickery by the offense. Noah Smith hands off to Jaden Smith up the middle. Going to gain a couple of yards. We'll bring up third down. Third down at about 2. Make it 3.
All right, Comets fans.
7 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
You gotta make some noise, Comets fans.
And the Comets defense looking to make a stop.
Everybody on your feet, you gotta make some noise.
They're lining up everybody on the line. Jaden Smith on the carry, and he makes some open room. Down the right side, reverses his field. Look out, it's a foot race to the end zone. Jaden Smith. And he's gonna, no, he is not gonna win it. He is brought down amazingly by the Comets at the 10-yard line. A big run by Jaden Smith, and he was tripped up by Miles Castor.
All right, that's a tough one right there.
So first down and goal for Whitehall at the Mills 9-yard line. 6:25 remaining in this fourth quarter. Hand off, up the middle, touchdown. Kylon Davis extends the Bulldogs' lead. A gut punch for the Mills Comets defense.
Yes, sir.
Now the Comets trail 26-16 here with 6:03 remaining in the fourth quarter. Now Golden. PAT is up and good, so with 6:03 remaining in the fourth quarter. Your Mills Comets trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 27-16 here at the Galaxy in the fourth quarter. Now we can't give up just yet.
Oh, no, sir.
There's still plenty of game left. 6 minutes and 3 seconds on the game clock. Comets offense looking to bounce back after their previous drive ended in a turnover on downs in the red zone. That eventually led to that touchdown by the Whitehall Bulldogs. So now Zane Davis getting set to kick it away for the Bulldogs. Now Chauncey Haynes back deep to return for the Comets. Kickoff is away. Haynes will let it roll out of bounds. There will be a illegal procedure penalty against the Bulldogs. And the Comets will take over 1st and 10. 6:03 remaining here in the fourth quarter. So the Comets will begin their drive at their own 40-yard line. And never mind, they're going to re-kick. Zane Davis set to kick it away from his own 35-yard line. It's a low kick. Picked up off the bounce by Javion Love. And Love down the right side. It's going to be thrown down at about the 47-yard line of the Comets. And that's where the Mills offense will take over 1st and 10. With 5:54 remaining in the fourth quarter of play.
Still great field position. 5:54 left in the game. Got to make some plays.
Now, Achilles Ringo will line up in shotgun with Chauncey Haynes. 4 wide receivers lined up for the Comets. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his right, he's going to throw it deep, and he's got a man, Javion Love, he's got it! And he's down at about the 3-yard line. A big-time pass from Achilles Ringo to Javion Love, and now the Comets have 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Just like that. Told you need to play.
The Comets will line up in shotgun once again from the Whitehall 3-yard line. 1st and goal. Ringo hands it off to Rodney Jackson, and Jackson up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Comets!
Just like that. Quick, fast, in a hurry. 2-play drive.
An incredible 2-play drive. And the Comets trying to come back here in the fourth quarter as they trail the Whitehall Bulldogs 27-22. And this game is not quite over. And now the Comets will come out in their wishbone to try the 2-point conversion that is crucial. A crucial 2-point conversion here. Ringo under center. He's going to toss it to Dylan Parks. And Parks looked to throw it for the bread and butter play, but he's going to run it himself into the end zone and gets the 2-point conversion for the Comets.
We have a 3-point game now.
The Comets are still in this ball game with 5:27 remaining in the fourth quarter. And now it's time for the Mills defense to come up big here. A 2-play, 55-yard drive for the Comets. Capped off by a 2-point conversion by Dylan Parks. A great play by Dylan Parks in the conversion.
The 5:30 showdown has not let us down tonight.
And
Offsides.
A penalty against the Comets on the kickoff.
It was offsides on everybody.
And we're glad to have you joining us here live from the Galaxy here in the fourth quarter. Here on the Mills Sports Network, Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer tonight is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples. And on our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. Don't forget to subscribe to the Mills Sports Network and help us reach our season goal of 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
This kickoff will be a high kick and will be fielded at about the 39-yard line by Ivan Armour, the junior. And now Whitehall will take over, 1st and 10. Don't forget to subscribe to the Mills Sports Network. We're at 985 subscribers, and our goal for the end of the season is 1,000.
Let's try to get 1,000 by the end of tonight's game.
So now 1st down and 10 for Whitehall. The Mills crowd on their feet and getting loud. Jaden Smith gets the handoff up the middle and is going to fight for a couple of yards on the play. 2nd down.
You got to play gap assignments.
Cortez Lee told me before the game he wants all 11 guys out there on defense for Mills to be swarming towards the ball. Now 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. With 4:55 remaining here in the fourth quarter. A handoff up the middle to Jaden Smith. He almost breaks away, but he's going to be pulled down after entering Mills territory, and he gets the 1st down for Whitehall. Ball at the Mills 48-yard line. And a fresh set of downs here for Whitehall. Comets have been struggling to slow down Jaden Smith all night long.
Oh, yes, sir.
Seven on the play clock. Jaden Smith will take the handoff again, running to his right side. Got some good blocks there on the play, and will get the 1st down once again. Out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So the Whitehall offense have been playing up-tempo all night long. They've been very, very hard to slow down for this Mills defense. A lot of momentum for this Whitehall offense. So now 1st and 10 at the Mills 35-yard line. Open field is to the left. Gonna toss it to the left side to Jaden Smith. And he is smacked at the line of scrimmage by Darren Weston. No gain on the play, second down.
The referee, Mr. Obvious, hold that right there.
A lot of Mills fans were wanting a holding call as the lineman blocking Charlie Collins.
He wrapped him.
Now second down and 10 for Whitehall at the Mills 35-yard line. 3:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. A low snap hits the ground. The Comets are going to have to swarm at him quickly. And Noah Smith will lose a couple of yards on the second down. He'll bring up third down for the Comets. 3:15 remaining. Comets fans are getting loud.
Mills got to watch play action, too. Watch the play action.
15 on the play clock. Looks like Whitehall is going to let the clock roll as long as they can. They might call a timeout here in a second. One on the play clock, and they will. So their second timeout of the half with 2:42 remaining here in the fourth quarter on a crucial third down and 12 in Mills territory.
This might be the biggest play of the game coming up right here. This make or break it. You need your defense to stand up right here and get you a stop.
Comets trail 27-24 here late in the fourth quarter. Glad to have you with us, joining us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer tonight is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples. And on our field camera, on our sideline camera, is Cameron Couples on the Cam.
Yes, sir. Tell a friend. Keep subscribing. We almost to that 1,000 point.
Their goal for the end of the season is 1,000 subscribers for the Mills Sports Network, so don't forget to subscribe. And also check out our other Natural State Sports Networks for Maumelle, Sylvan Hills, and Joe T. Robinson. So both teams coming back onto the field on a crucial third down and 12 here in the fourth quarter. Noah Smith may be looking to throw it here on third and long. And he'll keep it himself up the middle. Only going to gain about a couple of yards, and the Comets will bring him down. So fourth down now.
Here he goes.
And the Comets want to use their second timeout of the half.
Hey, this is high school football is all about right here.
Oh, yes.
Rivalry news. It's coming down to the who wants it more.
So 2:35 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And it'll be fourth down and 8 for Whitehall. It looks like they're drawing up a play here. They will most likely go for it here on fourth down. Now, D-Rob, do my eyes deceive me, or down there on the left side of the Mills sideline is our pal Kaleon Kellybrew? I think that is.
It is.
Former Razorback Kaleon Kellybrew on the sideline here tonight. And now, fourth down and 8. The Bulldogs are going for it here on fourth down. And they'll fake the handoff. Noah Smith going to roll out to his right side. He's going to try to find a man to throw it to. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Comets football.
That was a great play by the Comets defense right there. I told you we need to watch that play action. They fooled them once early in the game. You can't fool me twice.
Now don't celebrate too early as the Comets take over after the turnover on downs with 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. And a crucial drive coming up here for the Comets.
Oh, yes, sir. We have 2 minutes and 28 seconds left. Let's see, can we make some plays? Let's get out of bounds. Let's see, can we punch this in the end zone?
We thank you, each and every one of you, joining us here from home, here on the Mill Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe to the Mill Sports Network. And hey, the Mill Sports Network still has some open sponsorship opportunities. If you and your business would like to sponsor the Mill Sports Network, give me a call. Call or text 501-238-2756. If you want to sponsor the broadcast for Mills Comets football, basketball, and more. So now 1st and 10 for the Comets. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his right. He's going to throw it to Dylan Parks. Overthrew him, incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
His helmet came off again. Mr. Carter helmet has came off 6 times tonight.
I think Nick needs a new helmet for him.
They got to give my guy a new helmet, man.
Maybe one of those Riddell Axiom helmets that, they scan the player's head so it fits them perfectly. So maybe he needs one of those. So now 2nd down and 10 for the Comets. 4 wide receivers with Ringo and Rojak in shotgun. And flag on the play. It'll be false start against the Comets. We'll set them back 5 yards. Almost said that with a Arkansas drawl there. 5 yards. Say it back, the Comets, 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 15 for the Comets.
Everyone is on their feet on both sides.
Oh, yes. 2 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter. Ringo and Jackson in shotgun with 4 wide receivers. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his right, fires, and it's complete.
Remember, I told you this game ended last year on a Hail Mary to Mr. Tyler Johnson to win the game, 34-32 last year in Whitehall. It's kind of shaping up to be almost the same thing right here tonight.
3rd down and 8 here after the KJ Ferguson reception for the Comets. 1:55 and counting. Ringo takes the snap, looks, flags are thrown, might be a holding call, so this play might be coming back. Ringo still gets away. He's going to try to run it out of bounds at the 40-yard line. But it looks like this play will be coming back on a holding penalty against the Comets.
Mr. Carter helmet came off again. Oh, my God.
We'll see what this penalty is, as Whitehead was pointing in the direction of Whitehall. Holding against the Bulldogs.
Oh.
So it is a penalty, a holding penalty, but it's against the defense.
1st down.
And a 1st down for the Comets. As now Mills is in the Whitehall 46-yard line in Bulldog territory.
Keep subscribing.
As we thank each and every one of you for joining us here tonight, live on the Mill Sports Network, as we're at 620 viewers.
Yes.
Holy mackerel. Thank you all so much for joining us here on the Mill Sports Network, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well here on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Yes, keep telling your friend, tell a friend.
Thank you all so much for joining us. I'm Trip Keeter alongside my broadcast partner, Darius Robinson.
Yes,
our
sir.
producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight is Jake Couples. And on our sideline camera is Cameron Couples.
Yes, sir. We bring you this 5:30 showdown on tonight. It has not. It's lived up to the hype tonight.
Oh, yes.
It's lived up to the hype.
So now discussion still ongoing on the field after the Whitehall penalty. And now it looks like this will be coming back. I'm not entirely sure why. As it looked like it would be a big 1st down after a holding penalty against Whitehall. Now the Comets Getting an explanation from the officials. Whitehall. Whitehat was discussing the situation with head coach Cortez Lee.
I say it's just adversity that you gotta come on. We gotta make these plays.
So 1:44 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Are we walking back up?
So the ball will be spotted at the Mills 45-yard line.
Yes.
And it will be 1st and 10 for the Comets. So a correction on the previous penalty call.
And I hope Mr. Cortez Lee's preaching awareness to his players. You got one timeout left. Sideline is your best friend. Out of bounds is your best friend.
1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Open field is to the left.
Here we go.
So now Achilles Ringo and Rodney Jackson in shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Ringo takes the snap. Looks to his left. Throws to Akel Madison. Is too tall for him. 2nd down.
Oh, he missed Mr. Julian Love streaking down the middle of the field.
Oh, man. 1:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Comets trail by 3.
It's the kind of moments you live for high school football. You dream about moments like this, time winding down. You preach to yourself, march it downfield, score the last touchdown, and get a field goal.
2nd down and 10 for the Comets. Four wide receivers. Ringo takes the snap, looks to his left, roll out to his left. Can't quite find anybody, nobody's open. He gets away, and he is hit from behind. Ball comes out, and is picked up by the Comets at the 50. That fumble was recovered by Gabriel Stewart.
The Comets not showing no sense of urgency right
No,
now.
not at all. So 1:10 and counting here on the game clock in the fourth quarter.
3rd down.
Had a Bulldog limping off the field as that was number 27, Braden Smith. Had to hobble off the field before the play. Ringo looks to his left, fires to Akel Madison. Madison, the shake and bake, finds some open room, running to his right side. Get the 1st down. Just shy as he was looking to juke more than go upfield, but didn't get the 1st down.
I feel like he should have kept running straight right there. If he didn't run straight, he had a bucket right there on the outside. It was nothing but green grass right there in front
The
of him.
chains will move. The Comets at the Whitehall 45-yard line, 47 seconds frozen on the game clock. Now counting.
Here we go.
40 seconds remaining in this ball game. Ringo alone in the backfield. Takes the snap, looks. Pocket collapsing. Gonna try to scramble. He's gonna keep it himself. Achilles Ringo trying to find some open room down the right side. Achilles Ringo gets to the 20-yard line and gets the 1st down. Did not go out of bounds, so the Comets will take their last time out of the game.
He got to have better self-awareness right now. He should have got out of bounds right there. If you got out of bounds right there, you would have saved yourself a timeout right there. Come on, Mr. Ringo. But besides that, it was a great play, a great run right here. He kept his eyes looking downfield, but self-awareness right there. You kind of shot yourself in the foot with that one. You could have saved the timeout.
So Ringo staying in bounds caused the Comets to use their final timeout of the second half. 21 seconds on the clock. Game on the line.
Yes. We had 994 subscribers. Keep subscribing.
Oh, man.
1,000.
6 more.
Let's get 6 more before the
Tell
game's
your friend
in.
to tell a friend.
Let's get 6 more right now. Right now.
So a crucial 1st down for the Comets coming up from the Whitehall 20-yard line. 21 seconds on the game clock. Every second is crucial.
And don't forget, we have a kicker on the sideline also. So maybe we can get a quick play, spike ball, field goal. We'll see.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Comets at the Whitehall 20-yard line. Open field will be to the left. And here comes Achilles Ringo, senior quarterback for the Comets.
This is his moment. You're senior. You're a leader. Let's
Trips
go.
left. Ringo and Haynes in shotgun. Ringo takes the snap. Looks to his left. Fires to the end zone. Incomplete. And a flag thrown. It'll be a pass interference. It'll be a defensive pass interference against Whitehall, as the pass was intended for Javion Love in the end zone, as he was bumped trying to catch the ball by Ken Weston. So pass interference against Whitehall.
Listen, this stadium is rocking.
Oh, yes.
The suspense is
Everybody is on their feet.
Yes.
And I'm sure everybody watching at home, you're all on your feet right now. And if you're not, you don't love football.
Yeah, if you at home, get on your feet. If you're in your car, honk your horn.
But drive safely.
Yeah.
And we thank each and every one of you so much for joining us here tonight. If you're a Mills fan or a Whitehall fan or just a football fan all around, thank you all so much for joining us. Now, first and goal from the 10-yard line. Achilles Ringo throws to the left side. Jump ball, touchdown Comets! Akel Madison brings down the jump ball, and the Comets take the lead with 12 seconds left in regulation. Oh, my God!
Mama, there goes that man. He's been that man all season long.
Akel Madison! Mama, there goes that man! Comets take the lead late in the fourth quarter. Holy cow!
Listen, as a senior quarterback, who do you go to when you need a play? You go to your star receiver, Mr. Akel Madison, on that catch. That's how you get mossed on. You get dumped on.
And the party has started early. We can't quite start yet, as there's still 12 seconds on the clock. And the Comets got to kick this extra point.
Hopefully we get that replay by Mr. Scary Terry here. It was an amazing throw.
Unfortunately, on that celebration of the touchdown, it'll be an unsportsmanlike conduct on the celebration. And that penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Listen, I said, this game ended on a Hail Mary last year. This year, we got 12 seconds left. This year, the game going to end on a fade ball, head top.
So now Ricardo Gateson set to kick the extra point. Kick is up and good. So with 11 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, the Comets lead 31-27 over the Whitehall Bulldogs.
Listen, adversity is everything. The Mills Comets was down by 10 points with 6 minutes left to go in the game. They battled, they made plays, they scored touchdowns. That's the way you do it. That's the correct way to respond. I say you don't respond by jawing or going against the other man. You respond by putting points on that scoreboard, and that's exactly what they did. It's going to be a party here at the Galaxy.
First things first, though, D-Rob. 11 seconds on the clock. Your defense has to get a stop here.
Yes.
What a play. Achilles Ringo to Akel Madison. And so after the celebration penalty, the Comets will have to kick it away from what looks like will be the 30-yard line. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. And we thank each and every one of you for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network. I'm Trip Keeter alongside my broadcast partner, Darius Robinson. I'm not sure where he went, though. Here he comes. Our producer and engineer is Terry Jordan. On our high camera tonight, Jake Couples. And on our sideline camera is Cameron Couples. And we thank each and every one of you for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network. Whether you're a Mills fan or a Whitehall fan or anyone in between, we thank you for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network. And don't forget to hit subscribe to the Mills Sports Network, because we're close to getting our 1,000 goal.
So with the penalty happen on the touchdown, this actually plays a big part right here. With the Mills comes back up on this kickoff, the Whitehall Bulldogs might actually get some good field position, actually get to throw a lob up. So let's get a good recovery and play some good defense right here to end this game.
11 seconds On the clock. Why does it say, okay, as I'm saying that, the clock suddenly shows 1 minute and 25 seconds. Never mind. It says 12.5 instead. As we have Reggie Swinton, the former Dallas Cowboy, both as PA announcer and game clock operator. So it's a tough job for him tonight. And now that's Ringo with the squid kick. It's a low kick. And Whitehall will return it. That's Jamarian Black. Black down the right side. 8 seconds on the clock. Comets will bring him down at the 50-yard line with 5 seconds remaining. Crucial series of downs here.
All right.
Probably have one play before the final gun. Game on the line with 5 seconds remaining. Ball at the Comets 49-yard line.
Okay, so while we got a quick break, shout out to everybody that subscribed. We are now at 1,000 subscribers.
We did it. That was the goal for the end of the season, and we got it in the middle of the season. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, thank y'all so much. Continue to subscribe. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. We got furthermore to go. Let's go. Let's keep doing it.
So the Comets defense playing deep here. 5 seconds remaining. Noah Smith drops back to pass. Has to throw it quickly. He finds his man, and he's going to be tackled at the 40-yard line, and that will do it.
No, he called timeout. It's a timeout.
And no, not quite. Whitehall had two timeouts left. Comets are celebrating on the field, but did he call the timeout before the zeros hit the clock?
He did. He was chasing down the ref.
That was a quick one.
He did.
Don't celebrate quite yet, Comets. The game is not over. So one play remaining.
One play remaining. Anything can happen in this one play.
He's got to watch out for some trickery, some trick plays, some laterals, anything. They're saying it'll be 0.9 seconds. 0.9 on the clock. No, not 9 seconds, Reggie. 0.9. There we go.
Once again, thank you everyone for helping us get to 1,000 subscribers. We appreciate the support so far this season. We will continue to make y'all proud, and thank y'all for choosing us.
And if you or your business would like to sponsor our broadcast here on the Mill Sports Network, feel free to call or text me at 501-238-2756 or shoot me an email, tripkeeter@gmail.com. We'd love to have you and your business join the Natural State Sports family of sponsors. So now 0.9 seconds on the clock. One final play, game on the line.
And stay tuned for our post-game report also when the game ends.
1st and 10, as if that matters. Whitehall at the Comets 42-yard line.
The whole fan base is on the track.
Everybody on their feet. One play to end the game with the game on the line.
If you can't, I only want you to try to catch your peak. Just bat the ball down. That's all you got to do. Just bat the ball down.
Slight delay here from the officials. So now, game on the line. Time for only this one play with 0.9 seconds on the game clock. Comets lead 31-27. Noah Smith alone in the backfield. He's going to throw it deep here. Smith takes the snap. He's going to throw it deep. And intercepted by Jalen Ento. And that'll do it. The Comets with the comeback victory in the fourth quarter, 31-27 over the Whitehall Bulldogs.
Let's go. That's how you end the game. That is how you end the game. It was so many penalties, so much adversity on both sides tonight. The Mills Comets, like I said, they was down by 10 points with 6 minutes left in the game. They didn't get out of character. They played ball. They stayed calm. It was great poise by the Mills Comets tonight.
Now, who would you say is your player of the game for the Mills Comets?
I'm about to go Chauncey Haynes. Chauncey Haynes sparked it all. Chauncey Haynes sparked it all with the punt return to the touchdown line. He sparked it. That's a great job by the Mills coaching staff, everybody, the players. Great win tonight.
Now stay tuned right here on the Mills Sports Network for our post-game report, as we will have number 8, Chauncey Haynes, the junior wide receiver and defensive back for your Comets. He'll be joining me right here in the press box. Stay tuned. We're here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. Welcome you back to the Galaxy after an exciting victory by the Mills Comets, 31-27 over the Whitehall Bulldogs. And now I'm joined by our player of the game, number 8, Chauncey Haynes. Chauncey, how you feeling?
Man, excited. I feel like jumping off this, man. Like, excited.
Now, you are player of the game because of your amazing punt return for a touchdown to start the second half. Tell us what was going through your mind during that play.
So the whole time they punt, it'd be in the air for a long time, everybody get there. But that time, it was in the air, it wasn't that long, so I was able to catch it and make a move and go the other way because I seen the whole punt on this side. That was on the right, so I just couldn't lift. Went to the crib, and everything changed from then.
And, man, you were just the spark of energy that your team needed to come back in the second half.
The spark, I know when we came back at a halftime, we needed to score. Because this a good team. The Whitehall know them. We can't let them run off with nothing because they'll win.
So how was it? You a former Whitehall Bulldog. How was it playing against your former team?
Man, crazy, man. I'm talking about this whole week, they've been making Facebook status about me, everything. Like, it been crazy, man.
So it was. I usually say it's business, not personal. But this week for you, it was personal.
Definitely
and business.
personal.
It was definitely personal and business. But it was a great game by you tonight. You gave the spark that great 71-yard return for a touchdown. It was amazing. You had a great game tonight. We always commend you up here. You always in your bag. You always taking angles, man.
Yes, sir.
I gotta give it to you. You in your bag, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Congratulations to you for being a player of the game tonight.
Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic performance by both Chauncey Haynes and the entire Mills Comets team. We thank you so much, Chauncey, for joining us here tonight. I might have to cop those Razorback gloves. Those are clean, dude. And we thank you all so much for joining us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. D-Rob, do you have any closing thoughts here for our post-game review?
Listen, great game all around. Game, like I said, first half was ugly. Ugly. But we cleaned it up. We played mistake. I ain't gonna say we played mistake-free. We still had some flags here and there, but we did what we supposed to do tonight. We kept our suit and tie on. We had our briefcase on the side of us. It was business. It's not personal. We love Whitehall.
Yeah,
they are brothers. 5:30 showdown. But listen, Comets came out of the win. Guess what? It's a party in the Galaxy. You know what I'm saying? But we're looking forward to next week.
Next week is going to be an interesting one, D-Rob. We're going to Maumelle on a Thursday night.
Oh, yes.
So it's a Thursday night. There's going to be 3 networks broadcasting this game. Obviously, it'll be us.
Yeah.
Then Steve with the Maumelle Sports Network. And then Fearless Friday will be there for the Thursday night game. So it's going to be an interesting game. We hope you all join us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. We thank you so much for joining us here tonight. What's up, D-Rob?
One more thing. We just got to say it one more time. Thank you, everybody that got us to 1,000 subscribers. When we started this in week 0, we roughly had about 800. Trips at 700, about 740.
Around that, yeah.
About 740. In 4 weeks, y'all have got us to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We cannot thank you enough.
We thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. And we thank all of our Whitehall family for joining us here on the broadcast. We hope the Whitehall fans and team and cheerleaders band, all of them, have a safe drive home down on the up the highway. We thank them all so much for joining us here at Comets Stadium to the Galaxy. Your Comets win 31-27 over the Whitehall Bulldogs. We can't wait to see you on Thursday night as we go over to Maumelle to take on the Maumelle Hornets. For Cameron Couples, Jake Couples, Terry Jordan, and Darius Robinson, this is Trip Cater saying good night from Dick.